right, guys, welcome back to the Wemaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do consider liking, sharing, and definitely subscribing to the platform. And if you're a member of the platform, continue to do that great job by hitting, sharing, and supporting the platform. As you saw by the title, Nigeria Super Eagles up against Rwanda. Is it the time for Nigeria Super Eagles to really kick on and showcase that they are definitely one of the powerhouses of Africa? We're going to deep dive into that, but not just that, we are going to go and give you guys all the actual groups, games that took place, and who is in pole positions, and the rules, and all of those things before we get to the lineup and the predictions. And obviously, we're going to get to the game itself. But we have done an early start just because we wanted to catch up with every single thing. Like, this is our previews, without doing a preview on a separate video. All right, we saw that J. Seguna is in the building. We saw that Sian is in the building so far. Thanks very much. So, anyways, let me just talk about the CAF region and what's at stake at the moment. So, as you know, you have two rounds. Round one, which we are presently in, and the second round, which is the semi-final and finals. But if you go through the ruling here, it told you that they were drawn into 9 groups. So teams were drawn into 9 groups of 6 teams to play home and away round robin matches from November 2023 to October 2025. The winners of each groups will qualify directly into the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and the 4 best group runners-up will advance to the playoff to determine the team that will reach the interconfederational playoff. All right, yes. So the second round only matters if you finish second. All right, so that is the most important thing. All right, so let me go to the groups now and give you what's at stake. All right, so Group A has Egypt, Burkina Faso, Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau, Ethiopia, and Djibouti. So far, Egypt pretty much qualified after 7 games. They're on 19 points, all right? They are on 19 points, and Egypt is one of the best teams in the actual region. So you expect them to be the ones winning this. If you think that Burkina Faso will topple them, let me know. But I kind of doubt it because they have 3 more games left, and I do believe that they are going to win majority of their games. They have not lost a game as yet. They have won 6 and drew only 1, and I assume that they are going to beat everyone. Maybe only Burkina Faso will not. They could get a draw against Burkina Faso if they have not played them twice, because I've not checked it as yet. All right, yes, but 14 for Burkina Faso, and it's even looking good for them as well to say that they could be possible one of the better second spot teams as well. But Egypt is the best team right there and should fully get through to the World Cup directly without any troubles, and maybe the highest seeded team from this region as well. DR Congo in Group B leads the charge with 16 points. Senegal, one of the better teams in the region, on 15 points after 7 games played. Sudan on 12. Sudan is rapidly rising, people. Sudan on 12. Mauritania on 5. Togo on 4. And South Sudan on 3. So this group is still alive. Because 1 to 3 can still possibly take first place. So this group is still alive, all right? Because it's just split between 4 points. So let's see how that will work out. But I would assume that Senegal would be the team. Senegal would be the team that would eventually stretch to take it over because they just have more talent. DR Congo is solid. They play a cohesive style of football, but I still believe that Senegal can out-talent them. Let me know if you guys agree with that one. But that's where I'm going with that one, people. All right. South Sudan, Sudan itself, they are on 12 points, but I think DR Congo will take the second spot. That's how I'm looking at it. DR Congo for the second spot, and Senegal will eventually take the first spot. I'm gonna come to the comments right after. Don't worry yourself, guys. As you come in, please do hit the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right. So that is Group B. All right, we normally skip out the group that the team that we're representing on the day is in, because we're going to flow the show straight into that. So we're going to pass Group C, which is Nigeria, and go to Group D. So Group D, Cape Verde on 16 after 7 games played. Cameroon, and some of these games might be playing currently and it's not updated as yet, but I'm just giving you as to what I have here. Cape Verde 16 points, Cameroon 15, Libya 11, and Angola 7 with Mauritius on 5, and Eswatini on 2. All right, so this is good because Cameroon naturally good and should be one of the topper teams based on name and also players quality. But Cape Verde is a tough team to deal with. So even though Cameroon is a point behind them, Libya on 11. I want to think that Cape Verde. I'm going to go for Cameroon to leapfrog and take first spot, and Cape Verde stays in second spot. All right? Yes. I think the traditional teams, they just have too much talents, in my opinion. All right? Yes. Let me go to the chat. We have Sian. Sian says, in your opinion, which team is the best in Africa? It's a tough one. You have Morocco, talented, talented in terms of quality, the depth, yes. Performances wise, system wise, gelling wise, Morocco is up there, yes. Egypt, I want to say Egypt might be slightly less talented than even Nigeria and Morocco, but they have a cohesive group, and Mohamed Salah is just a one goal scorer player. He scores one goal. His team, he has a big chance in him, and he has other good players as well. So Senegal have always been around. A couple of years ago, they were the champions of the region. So I would say presently, and if you guys are watching this video, let me know your thoughts. Who is the best team in Africa at this point? I would say it has to be Morocco. Even though people would say, but Morocco never did well in the AFCON the last time around as to how they did in the World Cup. But based on how they have done overall for the last 3 years, I would have to say Morocco would be the one you are giving first place to at present. All right? Yes, so yeah, I would say Morocco at this point. Not because, and yeah, and they are amongst the most talented teams as well. All right, yes, so that's Group D. Group D, all right, Group D. Let me flick over so we can get as much things on the screen. All right, let me get the settings up. All right, so Nigeria. I would love to hear people's take on the best team. The last time it started an argument. All right, we are Omar Pony. Who did the West Ham right back just committed to in Africa? Okay. 1 second, I will check that. Ronaldo, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Mamouche is there, but Salah is the man. You know, Salah is the man. All right, so we're going to keep the Nigeria information on the screen right there, and then sort out the rest. All right. What is this? All right, so let me continue. All right, so Morocco's group, after 6 games played, they have 6 wins. Tanzania, Zambia, Niger, Congo, and Eritrea Eritrea, sorry, as the 16, but they withdrew. So Congo at the bottom here, Niger, in it, Zambia and Tanzania. So Morocco pretty much qualified already. So 6 of 6, a few more games to go, and that's it. So we just spoke about them, and they are showcasing that they are that elite. They are a problem team. It's not easy at all. They are top dogs, man. They are not easy to deal with. All right. Yes, Morocco. They are top dogs. All right. Yeah. So let me move on from Morocco. Then we have Group F, Ivory Coast, 19 points. Gabon, 18 points. Burundi is 10 points. Gambia, which I expect a little bit better from, 7 points. Kenya, 6 points. And Seychelles on 0 points here. All right. So this is tough. Gabon, Ivory Coast. I am still going to slightly go for Ivory Coast as and they're in first position, and I'm going to tell you that they're going to stay in the first position for me. That's my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on that. Gabon, nice, nice. Gabon is a fun team to watch. They believe that they could take the first spot, and yes, they are a point behind Ivory Coast, at least on this stat. So yeah. And then now we have Group G. Group G, Algeria, Uganda, Mozambique, Guinea, Botswana, Somalia. All right, so Somalia is already eliminated on a point after 7 games played. All right, and then Algeria is at the top. Algeria is also a nice team, yeah, but I still believe that even though they have good players and a good system, the better teams that we put ahead of them, sometimes you could say they out talent them. So that's something to look at right there. Uganda on 12 points, Mozambique on 12 as well. Who you think? Guinea is on 10. I'm not counting out Guinea out of this. I'm not counting out Guinea to get even possible second spot, because I remember when Uganda started very good, and we were asking if Algeria, obviously Algeria won all 6 games plus and lost only one. They lost only one out of the 7, right? But Uganda was looking very good at one point, and we were asking questions. But Algeria kind of pushed all of that away, and rightfully so. They're going to be the winners of this, and they could put their place for the World Cup. But who will get the next spot? Because they are on a good amount of points, 12 points. So maybe second spot will take like what, 19, 18 points. It's possible. So once you accumulated that amount of points, you're going to finish as one of the best second place teams. Uganda, Mozambique, Guinea, and even Botswana. Who are you guys rooting for to take the second spot? Let me know in the comment section. That is with Group G. Group H now. Group H, Tunisia on 19 points so far. Namibia on 12 points. Liberia on 10. And Equatorial Guinea on 10 as well. Ooh. Going in, we were expecting Equatorial Guinea to be the one might be topping this group. Right? I heard that they had some points deduction. Let me know, because I heard something about that they used ineligible players. So maybe they actually lost points. Maybe they actually lost points in this actual group. Yeah. So maybe that's why they are not at the top. I'm not 100% certain. So who watches this group? Let me know. All right. I saw only a few games, and they're all with Equatorial Guinea in this group. I never got a chance to watch Tunisia as yet. All right. Yes, 19 points. Already have an X beside it. Okay. And then Ghana on 16 points. Have not qualified as yet. Ghana have not qualified as yet. 16 points after 7. Madagascar on 13. Mali on 12. Comoros on 12. So with a few games to go, all of these teams can still possible make it even into first place. This is amazing. So 4 teams can still get to first position. Wow. Okay, okay, okay. I think Ghana will stay in first position. They never looked solid the other day. They drew 1-1. But at the same time, I still believe that they have enough talent to out-talent the rest of the group for the rest of the way. So Ghana should be making it there. And Mali looks strong. Camaros, okay. I'm going to stick with Mali to take the second spot. So Ghana and Mali should be coming out of this group. All right, so let me look at the Nigeria game. This is what we came here for. All right, we're gonna get into the additional details for Nigeria people. So don't worry yourself. We were just trying to go through the entire Africa scene. Yeah, so South Africa at present on 16 points, right, after 7 games played. Let me make sure we can, because South Africa had played another game, right? So let me see if they have loaded all the South Africa games. Um, so South Africa, they had played yesterday against Lesotho. All right. So that makes the 7th game they played so far. So South Africa, they are on 4 consecutive wins. Are we saying that South Africa is just going to run away with it, or you actually think that, Nigeria will rally back? A late charge from Nigeria will rally back and steal everything. It's looking tough. It's looking tough. All right, so 3-0 South Africa, and next Nigeria have South Africa. So that's a very good, that's the best thing. So if Nigeria could win today, which we're going to get to that would have put Nigeria on 10 points. And then if they could stop South Africa from actually winning, that would put them in a good position to go down to the wire. Yeah, go down to the wire. But that doesn't necessarily means it's going to end good for Nigeria and first position. All right, yes, but it's looking tough. It's looking tough. All right, Mr. J said sometimes I wonder what is wrong with Nigeria. I think we have to look at what I would say the people look at the no name teams in the region a little too, think that they are no good. And I want to say a lot of teams there have good players and good systems. So it's much harder for these big teams to just walk over all teams. Yes, you could say then, how is it Morocco just walking over all teams? Sometimes you have to look at the groups. If you look at the groups, you could say, yeah, some groups are easier. All right, so to be honest, yeah, South Africa is tough. Rwanda is tough. Zimbabwe is at the bottom, but they ain't a bad team. Lesotho kept rising. So, sometimes let me put it, it's a combination. It's a combination of poor performance, that is true. Poor performance from Nigeria. And also, other teams are improving as well. So I would say, because that's the difference. That's what makes Morocco look so dominant, because Morocco playing good, even though other teams have improved. So sometimes Nigeria plays down to the competition as well. And remember they had a lot of coaches changing and stuff, and heads up, higher ups, and all of those stuff. So all of those stuffs matters. All of those stuffs matters. Guys, if you just come in, please do it, like, want to share, and subscribe. So what would you say about South Africa? South Africa, I would say South Africa is not as talented as Nigeria. Not even close. Not even close. But they are an organized, tight unit. South Africa is an organized, tight unit. So if you don't come, and that's playing exceptionally well. So if you don't turn up on the day, they're going to make sure they punish you, because they're consistently on the best form. Yes, so that's how I would work out South Africa. But if you look at talent, I think Nigeria is way more talented than South Africa. They just can't get it together. They do not have the big names players, but still beating the same teams Nigeria struggle with. That is true. That's why I'm explaining to you why that happens. We have to call it as it is, and this is always a platform that I don't really pretend. We just call it as it is. We call it as it is. All right, and that's facts. South Africa is performing better than Nigeria, and if Nigeria and South Africa played each other a few times, well, and you could clearly see that sometimes South Africa is just a better cohesive unit than Nigeria. But it was never talent. It was never talent. It was just always Nigeria just not putting in the right shift, you know, and the either the or you would put it then the all right, look, Seychelles comes in. Look how Seychelles looks, and how everyone is gravitating to him, and the team looks like a better unit. You understand me? So that's the big difference. You understand me? So maybe if they had Seychelles from early, it could have been a different outcome. It could have been a different outcome. But the problem is they never had him early, and now they have to be trying to get the scraps and trying to work their way up. All right. Blessed Martin, thanks for being here. David J in the house, massive respect. South Africa do have strong league, so I guess that is something. Yes, that's how they got their cohesive unit. And remember, they're kind of they kind of want to prefer their players from inside, so that counts as well, so that improves everything. So let me get into the players and what took place the last time and such, so we can chop up things. All right. And once you're close to the game, I will try my best to try and provide where you can watch the game and all of those stuff. Okay. All right, let me try and get the Nigeria team up. All right, so it was a 31 player squad listed. Obviously, he has to list maybe 20 up to 26 directly when it's game day, but they brought 31 players. Stanley, Enwabali, Amas, Adabayo, and Harcourt as the goalkeepers. In defense, they have Thus Ikong, Aina, Bright Samuel, Bruno, Agbu, Chidoze, Agu, and Fredericks. With Bassi. So I've missed out Bassi. With Bassi. So that's the defenders. Iwobi, Onyeka, Yusuf, NDD, Delhi, Onyedika, and Uche as the midfielders, and in the forward area we have Lukman Chukwueze, Osimen, Simmons, Boniface, Teller, Diziers, Umar, Talu, Murphy, and Adams. So strong listing right throughout. Obviously, the defense have always been something that they need to work on. Also, the goalkeeping department, because Stanley have been the standout over the last 2 years. Our 1.5 year, I should say, because he had a period when Stanley wasn't in goal, and good God, some goals that I saw scored on Nigeria, I couldn't believe. All right, yeah. So I would say they still need a second goalkeeper, in my opinion. All right, I personally don't think Nigeria would top this group. They have already put themselves in a very difficult situation with poor performance in previous matches. God's will says Nigeria is underperforming, in my view. Yes, no man, it's not in your view. In reality, because if we are gonna say that they have one of the best squads in the region, or the best pool in the region, they should be doing better. Facts. They should be doing better. Facts. 1000%. All right. So I agree with you. I agree with you. And then let me try and get to Rwanda. Let me try and get to Rwanda. Yeah, let me try and get to Rwanda. All right, so Rwanda and Nigeria. All right, so these are the matches that Nigeria has left, as you saw here. World Cup qualifiers. These are the matches that they have left. You have South Africa, Lesotho, and Benin. I think that they can win all of them. It's not going to be easy, but they at this point, if they want to qualify, surely qualify, they must win all of them. All of them. Yeah, but yeah, it's going to be tough. All right. And then if you look at their actual runs that they're on, I'm trying to get to the. All right, this should be the finals of the games. All right, so this was the Afghan national championships. So like the local version that you're seeing there. They did play Congo, got a win over Congo, lost to Sudan and Senegal. So they lost two games, but that is like the local team mainly. Yes, they drew with Russia. They played Jamaica, defeat Jamaica. And that's in the Unity Cup. So that was also a next team that was like bit part. Yeah, Chukwueze, these years them came in the team and stuff. And then this was the last of the games that they played as qualifiers. So Zimbabwe, Rwanda, those are the games that they actually played as qualifiers. All right, so I think Seychelles had enough games now to really find a cohesive group, because he's playing a lot of games. How much games you guys give him to say that, yo, bro, you have played a lot of games. Um, we need to start seeing a pattern from you at this point. You understand me? Yes. So let me know what say you guys. All right. For me, I think because he got the Unity Cup, he got these two right here. These were mixed squads. So he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he got around nine games now. 9 games now. So I think he should be showing some level of strength over opponents at this point. Some level of strength over opponents at this point, in my opinion, still. All right. Let me look at the with the squad that they have, how the lineup will look, because lineup should be out in 6 minutes or so. Yes, so let me try and give you the whole roster and show you who they could be using. Let me go for the long. This is the Rwanda one. All right, that was much more closer. All right, so we have Iwobi available, Simons available, Chukwueze. Let me see if Chukwueze is available right here. Yes, Chukwueze is available. Just made a move. So let's see what he has to offer. So I think you're gonna see the similar one. You're gonna see Ikang Basi again. Maybe they do change Ina and Samuel and use one of the two and not both of them. Maybe. All right. hmm So maybe they will stay with the back four right there. So, or they will make one adjustment, which is over left hand side. So, Aina would have stayed on the pitch, but he would have played right back, and Samuel might would have gone onto the bench, and then you could see them going with Agbu as well. So you could see some changes right there. Only in the right back area, right and left back area. That's the only problem I could see. No, where I could see changes. I don't think you're gonna see any changes between the centre back pairing. Ikang always puts his full 100%, and I would say Bassi is a natural talent. Natural, physical, imposing player that you expect. Even if he's not having the best game, he's going to have good recovery pace. He's going to do good tackles. So he has certain fundamentals that you got to show respect to. You understand me? Yes. And then in midfield, this is where I think NDD and Onyeka might start with Iwobi. Let me see how close I am with Iwobi, and then up front, I would say based on how I saw him and the coach talking closely, Osimen will be starting, Lookman, and then I will go with because some people said it would be two strikers. I would say it's gonna be one striker just the same because you still have to show respect to other teams. So maybe you want to control the ball a little bit more, and I think that's how he was talking in the press conferences. So I think he's gonna play his natural 4-2-3-1 rather than a 4-4-2. At least that's what I think. All right, so I will go with Osimhen as the main striker. Then we go with Lookman over one side, and you could see him just patched in Chukwueze because or Simon. So Chukwueze or Simon to fill the next role. All right, let me look for the actual starting lineup to see if it's out. Let me see if they have posted anything. All right, dressing room ready. They have showed some players, but I don't know if this is the lineup. I don't think it should be the lineup. I don't think it should be the lineup at all. All right, let me try and see if I've gotten the lineup here. Rwanda. All right, already trending on Twitter. All right, so here. Oh wow, wow, wow. I think I am spot on. If I should take this, because they said the lineup is out, Stanley in goal, Aina starts, Bassi Fredericks, NDD, Onyeka, so that deeper line that I've talked about, Iwobi, Simon, Lukman, and Osimen. So that is, I will wait for a further update on the lineup, but based on what I just saw, that is identical. I think only one change would have been made as to what I have listed. That I think would be the starting lineup. Okay, that is good. Let me check it. Let me see who is the one change that I never had in it. All right, so one change that I never had in it. Okay, Bruno. But I had said Ogbu or someone can play over the left back side. So Bruno would be the one going over left back side, which I should have gotten that. I should have gotten that. Fredericks starts over Ikang. That is kind of a surprise. Frederick starts over Ikang is kind of a surprise for me. All right, yes. Falusha, how you doing, man? Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man, we are here. We are here. I'm doing our normal breakdown. Starts a little bit early to get everything running. Yes. Mario said, blessings, JD. Morning time, everyone. Jamie Hendricks in the house. Why Iwobi? Iwobi. I think Iwobi gets a bad rap for Nigeria, and I think Nigeria itself ain't playing good in a lot of these games. And then we just find a scapegoat to beat. Yes, he has not been the best player, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying that sometimes, because, all right, just like when I've talked on Jamaica, you have a player called KC Palmer that plays for Jamaica. It's a lot of the times KC Palmer gets a lot of beating and disrespect from the fans. But the truth is, it's the team itself caused the problem for KC Palmer not in the right position. So I would say Iwobi, a lot of times he don't get to play his right position based on the fact that Nigeria doesn't dominate the games as to how they should have dominated the games. And sometimes they have to make shifts. But he has not played good, don't get me wrong, people. But I think the disrespect to him alone is kind of too much when others have not played good either. You know? And they are the sole cause for the problem. But let me watch it today and we could properly tell you how it's going. All right? Why the fans disrespect him? Um, I think it's similar to KC Palmer. They're a team player. They are a team player. All right, so we have the official roster now. Aina, Benjamin, Bassi, Bruno, Ndidi, Onyeka, Iwobi, Simon, Lukman, Osimen. Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. So that means we are just one, just Bruno alone. Bruno alone, no, Benjamin alone, because I would have gotten Bruno character as well. So Benjamin alone, for naturally Ikang. Yes, that's the only one. No, I'm saying no. KC Palmer. I think sometimes KC Palmer get disrespected in the Jamaica team solely based off because Jamaica is not all that, and Jamaica is dubbed to be very good, and he has to play out of position because he wants to help the team. You understand me? So obviously he's not doing good, but that is not his true role. You understand me? I think it's similar to Iwobi. That's why I kind of brought the references in because I thought it's kind of similar. Emily, thanks for being here. How you doing, man? Massive, massive respect. Yeah, we are back out. Guys, we have almost 100 in the house. Please do it, like button, share, and subscribe. Let me burn the building down. All right? Yes, so we're just chopping up things, reaching out. Let me try and see if we can get the Rwanda. Hold on, hold on. Let me see if they have loaded the lineup as yet because it's a little bit over time, 2 minutes over the time. So I don't know if they have the lineup. No, the lineup is not out as yet. All right. Let me see if they have any odds. The odds is 13-1. All right. So it's heavily in favor of Nigeria to win this one. All right. Let me know if you guys see it the same. All right. Even when he plays in his position, he's still poor. The best games KC Palmer and Iwobi has when they play their free roam role as a cam. I think they have looked all right. Maybe it's easier for Nigeria team to replace Iwobi because they have so much talent. Jamaica doesn't have that level of talent. To say that they're going to throw him off and then use Chukwueze down the middle, use Boniface down the middle. You understand me? Use Simon down the middle. You understand me? So they have a lot more options. You know, but I think that he has not played good. I said that, but I'm saying that I think he gets a bad rap, and I was just using a reference. So don't turn this into a Jamaican unnecessary argument, all right? I think Chukwueze should be playing. Chukwueze just made a move, I thought to Fulham. So let me see Chukwueze. Yeah, so yeah, he's not in the best position for we to say he should be on the field instant. So you have to give him a little time to get himself acclimatized. Where the coach do see him fitted in, then it is what it is. But I don't think he necessarily needs to start now. All right. I expect Delhi to start, not Iwobi. Okay, all right. But I think the difference between Delhi and Iwobi, I think maybe he believes that he can expand the pitch a lot more. So that's why he uses Iwobi, because Iwobi wouldn't be the deep runner. Delhi would be the deeper runner. You understand me? Iwobi would be the more progressor behind, up in front of the 2-6 or a 6 and a 8. You understand me? So that means he wants to be more progressive. Based on the selection, he wants to be more progressive in their faces. So you know how this game is going to start, because Iwobi is not going to give it the same coverage as Delhi. You understand me? And Delhi can reach to the next box because he plays the box-to-box role very good as well. You know? Africans, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right. JD, you see Concacaf Best 11 round 1? No, I have not seen it as yet. I will look for it. I will look for it. All right. Yes. The coaching staff needs to realize that we also need a cam needs to be on the bench. Okay. Well, Jamrock, I'm hoping that you're talking Nigeria, because this is a Nigerian stream, not necessarily a Jamaica stream. All right. I will do a Jamaican recap when the time comes. I will have a lot of Jamaican videos, but I want to stick on the Nigeria conversation. All right. Yes. I don't know why I use that reference to give it a green light to to give it a green light to rush in and tell me about Jamaica. Boy, let me rewatch the game, please. All right? Yes. Give me an opportunity to rewatch the game. You guys like people to talk out of turn a lot. So let me rewatch the game so I'm educated on what I'm speaking on, because I wasn't really impressed with the performance at all. I saw a good glimpse, talented players and all of those stuffs, but the way how Bermuda dealt with Jamaica, I was not impressed. So let me stay on Nigeria game and let me watch it the next time so I can pick out the more good so you guys can be happier with me. All right? Yeah, give me a chance. But the first one, I wasn't so impressed, you know? Yeah, but we got some individual goals, and in the latter stages of the last 25 minutes, they looked a lot better. But at that time, the game went away. So I don't know. I need to gather my thoughts properly. So give me an opportunity, please. All right? Yes. Let me try and get the Rwanda team. Rwanda team. Guys, remember as you're coming, please do it like, want to share, and subscribe. All right. I think the game is going to be available a lot of places because you might see people on their cell phones. It's in the stadium in Nigeria, so it's going to be easily accessible. So maybe I will get an access to one via cell phone. I don't know, but if you want to watch it in full HD, let me try the FIFA app so I can tell you where to watch it, where to watch it. All right. So let me see if it's on FIFA, and because that would have given you the quality that you're looking for. So you would have gone to the FIFA page, you would have clicked on Watch on FIFA Plus, right? Click the home button, and then it would have sent you to all the updated games. And once you click on the bottom right here, yes, it's there. So in 39 minutes, they said coverage will be there, and I will copy the link. And if you want to sit down and watch it in proper quality, it would be there on that app. All right, I'm going to watch it from there as well, so I can. Yeah, so it's free on FIFA Plus, but I know a lot of people want to just see it right here. But we have to still try to provide them with a better quality, HD quality. You can make out all players. You know, you can see all mistakes and all of those stuffs. All right. So based on what you're seeing and the position that Nigeria is in, what you think is best suited? Let me show you the standings at this point. Like, what you think is realistically achievable. So this is a position for Nigeria, guys. Um, guys, look at what you're seeing. This is the table on the screen at the moment. People still want your channel ban, laugh out loud, trying to make JD live stream the game. All right. So Faluasha says he's going with playoff. Playoffs is realistic. So to be honest, 3 games left for South Africa. One of them including Nigeria. So if Nigeria wins today, oh, Jabba said it's over. No, Jabba, come on, Jabba. Oh, you mean it's over? They have 4 games. A game today. No, the game have not started as yet. No, the game still have a good while to go before it actually starts. 50 minutes to be exact. Yeah. I think I can't agree with you. You have 4 more games. You could get a maximum 12 points out of the 4 more games, right? Right. You are behind. You're on 7. South Africa is on 16 with a game played. So you could go to 10, and then it's going to be a 6 points swing. And you have South Africa to play as well. So it could go down to a 3 point swing with goal difference. All right. And Nigeria is on +1 so far. So if they do get a win today and 4 goals, they literally could make it up in winning a game against South Africa. So I would say it's not the end as yet. But yes, realistically, playoffs should be at least the aim. That is true. Playoffs should be at least the aim. You're right. What exactly is the time for this game? The time is 6 o'clock. Should be, let me see exactly what time it is in Nigeria now, because sometimes the clock goes back once. All right, Nigeria time now. All right, so Nigeria time now is 4 o'clock, so it's 5 o'clock Nigeria's time. 5 o'clock Nigeria's time, the game will be starting. So we are literally, what I would say, we are literally 40 plus minutes away from kickoff, at least registered kickoff. Sometimes in Africa, the games them starts late, but I want to say FIFA games might start earlier, unless it's some drastic situations. All right, so 48 minutes to be exact. All right, yes. So you can return, or you can check on the internet in 48 minutes. So you can check on the FIFA site. You should not have any problems to get this game today. Realistically, the playoffs and hope other second place teams don't win either. It's not over, but the sun has been setted. All right. Oh my God. Why it took you to talk like this? African said that the sun have already set it on Nigeria. Ooh. Big up yourself, Sean Base. Thanks for being here. The sun has not set it as yet. Nigeria win by over 3 goals today, and the fight is back on. All right, the fight is back on. What say you guys? Because they're saying Nigeria is done. Oh my God. Oh my God. How fast they can write off Nigeria, but we all say that they have one of the best squads. So why you guys don't expect one of the best squads have the possible chance, even a percentage, to get it right? I don't like the way you guys talk, because you're not even giving them an opportunity to get it right, and that is definitely sad. You could see Bermuda wasn't on the level, all right? Okay, okay, Sean, but we're in Africa now. Africa games are hot, um, hot so far, and obviously Nigeria is a team that everybody loves to eat, loves to eat. So so because Nigeria is a team that everyone loves to eat, we are getting that, you know, um, it's done for Nigeria. I am going to say realistic. I agree with Africans on the second spot, yes, but it's not over. It's not over. Mario Logan laughing. All right, yeah. So you see, Mario, it's not just Jamaica alone people take have digs with, because Nigeria and Jamaica, they have the same trait of giving so much trouble, because because what happened, every match Nigeria wins. Every match Nigeria wins, regardless of the competition. The next team in Africa, they troll. You understand me? So that's why the players so just like Jamaica fan base. So Nigeria fan base and Jamaica fan base is the same. Believe me. I had quietly watched for a while and see both of them how they behave. Believe me, if you want to see dances, go and see when Nigeria win a game. They do the next team so bad. They will say, I am 18, JD. Well, I am saying you're 18 as well. But right now, fourth place in the playoff, Burkina Faso have 14 points. Nigeria can maxed out on 19. Yeah, but remember, it's not just one team on 14 points. Other teams has to get over 19 and on the max as well. Yeah. But I got you. I got you. It's a valid point. Africans. Delfino said Galatasaray. Okay, thank you very much. Nigeria better. Better Nigeria give us some of their quality players. Yeah, but if Nigeria was in this region, they batter every team here. This team is disappointing. Yes, they are. We just talk about the talent, and that is true. The talent level to the disappointment. Facts, the talent level to the disappointment. Yeah, we could say, yeah, facts, flat out facts. Nigeria had let us down. Yeah, we expect way more from Nigeria, but it is what it is, people. All right, guys, remember to get the likes up, share, and subscribe. Get us to 100 likes, and if we can move to 150, so we can get the ball rolling before the game starts. They see the difference. A lot of you guys are not turning up because Nigeria are not winning, but that's how it goes. So we watch the games, and regardless of what position the teams are in, once we are supporting a team, we're here regardless, sun, rain, shine. We are here. All right. Yes. The hope on the hope of the sun is dead. Light your torches and travel to Morocco World Cup. I'll meet them in the stands. Laugh out loud. Oh my God! All right, so people, Africans is from Ghana, you know. So Africans let me know that he's bragging. Okay, well, uh, your last game, you wasn't really so happy about all things. And remember, you know, you don't have to come first in that group. You don't even have to qualify. So you have to be careful, you know. You don't have to qualify. Let me go back and check is his team standing because he's here bragging. Is he here bragging? Yes, he's in first position on 16 points. I do remember that much. But let me give you exactly where um we're Ghana is on 16 points. Madagascar is on 13 points. Mali is on 12 points. Comoros is on 12 points. So uh, oh, the fans are reacting by staying away from the stadium. Okay, okay. So Ghana doesn't have to qualify Africans. So how are you so confident? Laugh out loud. That Chad player is still running through my midfield. Yes. So you are acting like, yes, obviously you are in a better position than Nigeria, but you have still not qualified. And let me show you what is more dangerous. Look at his group, you know, because we know how Ghana goes. It will just start good and just crumble. They have three more games. They are on 16 points. And they have three teams behind them, 4 points apiece. All right? Yes. So one loss on Ghana because their goal difference ain't as far as well. Because Mali's on a plus 12, plus 10 goal difference, and Ghana is on a plus 10. No, plus 7 and a plus 10. So if Ghana loses a game, their goal difference goes down as well. So they are not separated anywhere with goal difference either. So one loss, and all of this hype for Ghana is done. So you better be careful that you came back to get the draw because you would have been in the perfect position to lose one game and go to fourth position. So people, let me give him his credit because he's here and people disrespect Ghana a lot. So give him his credit, you know. JD, it was the last draw Nigeria had last window. It basically closed the door for hope. All right, all right. All right, all right. Well, we are going to be here watching it, blood, and I'm going to watching this. I'm going to watch this tournament until it finishes. All right. Yes. Oh my. Let me see if we have the loaded lineup as yet, people. We should have the lineup loaded so far. All right. So give me a second. Let me get. All right. Nope, they don't have the lineup. Why? So why are they taking so long with the full lineup? All right. Let me try on FIFA. Let me try on FIFA for the lineup. Match center. Let me get the lineup right here for FIFA. All right, where is okay? Let me see the lineup. All right, so the lineup should. Oh, the lineup is out on FIFA, but it's not out on my site as yet. But it's gonna come out soon. Don't worry yourself. I'm accustomed to Ghana disappointing me. Can't even call a proper strike. They did laugh. Okay. All right. So for Rwanda, you have Enwari in goal, Jean Claude number 2, Jihad, Bizimana number 4, Angie number 5, Ali, Enzo number 9, Gilbert number 12, Fitina number 13, um, Kavita number 14, Mogisha, number 15. Manzi, number 17. And Innocent, which is a good player, number 19. So that's how it's looking at this point, people. All right, and that should be the starting lineup. Yes, that is the starting lineup. And we did talk about Nigeria starting in the lineup. Ina, Bruno, Wilfred, Ndidi, Lukman, Onyeka, Osimen, Frederick, Simon, Iwobi, Bassi, and Stanley. So those are the pieces that we do have. Mario says Morocco is the only Africa team that qualified for the World Cup so far. Morocco, Egypt is doing well so far. Algeria is doing well so far. Yeah, but technically, yes, you are right. Yeah, because they are not losing any game. All right, so the lineup is out now. It's on the screen, people. It's on the screen, and we are couple not far away, not far away from kickoff. So that is good. Not far away from kickoff. All right, not far away from kickoff at all. How much likes on the video, people? Let me check the likes if we have passed 100. As yet, all right, so we have passed 50 likes. Let me try and get 100 before the actual game starts, and we can flow throughout, and hopefully this win could spur some hope back into the fan base. But I have no problem if a fan base says that, bruh, for the quality, you have not performed, so I'm not going to go to the stadium. I can understand that. Let me try and see if I can get some coverage. I can get some coverage to let you know. All right, let me go on Facebook, because maybe I could get some coverage from places. Um, but this is not coverage as to what you think. It will be just be me seeing what's going on in the crowd. Yeah. So let me check it. Nigeria vs Rwanda. All right, let me see. All right, we have seen. All right, I've not seen anything as yet. Normally, you would have one or two. All right, let me see Twitter to see if we get anything. Twitter, yeah, Twitter definitely. We could get something from Twitter. We could get something from Twitter media. FIFA Plus, you can watch it on. I will try and bring up. 1 second, guys. I will try and add a different screen. 1 second, and try to put it on it. All right. Yes. 1 second. All right, so just trying to show you what's going on. So I just built something fast so you guys could get to see some things that's taking place. This is on Twitter, and this is some drills coming directly from the Nigeria team itself. Yes, it looks like a Live 10 Sports will show it, but I'm going to watch it on FIFA as well. I'm gonna watch it on FIFA, and I'm checking places on Facebook as well. We have not really seen anyone. I think this is no, this is September. Yeah, this is live. This is live from the stadium. Yeah, this is like just people inside the stadium and warm up drills. Yeah, not so much people there. Let me put a like on this. Not so much people there. Okay, so all right, so let me just pull the one up that we had here on Twitter, and this is coming from the federation itself, so that is definitely good. But to be honest, it should not be all over. It should not be all over. Because I do think let me try and bring up this before we get back to this, guys. Before we get back to the footage, we are going to try and show you what is at stake. All right. So based on what we are seeing now, if we go to the bottom right here, we're going to look at all the second spots, the second place spots, so you know how it looks. All right. So these are the teams. So these are the teams that's running for the second spots. Gabon 18 already. So Gabon is one of the higher rated teams. They will get over 20 because they have three more games. Cameroon 15, Senegal 15, Burkina Faso 14. So it is looking tough. It is looking tough. I think Nigeria need to win this game and then beat South Africa because and then win all of their games. All right, win all of their games because this is how the group looks. All right. So they got to pull back South Africa. They got to pull back South Africa and try possible win this group. To be honest, because it's looking tough for them. So they need to win, go on the 10, and then with them beating South Africa would keep South Africa on 16 right there, and they would have gone on 13, which is would have been second position. All right, and maybe at that time Benin would have won, or somebody would have won. So maybe they don't actually retain second position, but at the same time they would have been in a good position because the other teams they believe that they can qualify as well. And South Africa wouldn't have had it so easy. So they have to beat South Africa to make everything possible. But if they don't, then it's a big problem, and which is highly likely that South Africa don't lose to them either. All right. So I'm just trying to tell you that they need to win both both games to have a good shot. But and they can still possibly win the group, but they have to rely on others to produce to help them. Yes. Nigeria has only one option: win all last four games. Yes, yes, yes. And hope 3 points is removed from South Africa. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But you have to, yeah, win all games, which is including beating them, right? Because that's 12 points here. So 12 and 7. 12 and 7 is 19. Ah, God. So that means you have to hope after, because that means you would have hold them. Um, and oh God, and then open score as much goals, and then open that they lose one of their game or draw all the next two games to see if he can take first position. Ooh, that is kind of rough for real. That is kind of rough for real. Off topic, I sent you an BBC article on Greenwood. Did you see JD? Man from Portland. I will look on that. No, not now. I don't know when I'm gonna look at it, man from Portland, because I have so much games covering. I don't know when I'm gonna get to anything blood. So I can't look at individual things at the moment, big boss. Sorry about that. But give me until next week, then I can look at them because I have to be moving from game to game. And clearly, if you watch my channel, you wouldn't you would have known that I have no time to look at my phone. Not even phone calls I'm taking. What does this match and where is the lineup? When does this match start? The match is gonna start in 29 minutes. 29 minutes. And the lineup, we have the lineup so far. The lineup was on the screen. This is the lineup. This is the lineup. Let me get the Nigeria lineup here. Nigeria lineup. This is the lineup. 1 second. This is the lineup. All right. This is the lineup. As what we said, we went through it. Fredericks, Bassi, Ena, Bruno, Onyeka, Ndidi, Iwobi, Simon, Lukman, and Osimhen with Stanley. All right, and then you could see Rwanda's lineup. Okay, hope you're satisfied with that. Let me keep on running the drills and see what they're doing, because I do believe that they have improved on the Sicily. Once we reach the mathematics, JD, it's time to just enjoy the games. All right. So people, African says, just enjoy the game. All right. Chedima, thanks for being here. Hope everything is okay with you. So give me some predictions. Give me some predictions. Give me some predictions. What are you guys looking at? What are you guys looking at? What are you guys looking at? I think we're gonna see because they know that they need goals. I think you're gonna see a 4-0, over 3 goals. I think you're gonna see today. They are gonna win over 3 goals. So if Rwanda should score, it's gonna be 4-1. I think 3 goals separates them. That's what I think. All right, let me try and see if I can get more updates. Okay. No shaky. Nigerian will have the last laugh. One chopsy? No, this time, I can't agree with you fully. No, Sean, I don't think I'm gonna show the game. The game is on FIFA. I'm gonna watch the game on FIFA at that time, and we go back to our normal settings. We are just trying to find as much clips on the game, and the trainings, and what they are saying. All right, Sean. What you want me to show the game, Sean? No, that can't work, blood. The quality is kind of bad, though. Okay, we're not using that one. That Adamalo, quality is a lot better. Yeah, no, I can't. But if you want me to show it in the Discord, I can. I can copy it from the FIFA and show it in the Discord, even though that FIFA site gives me a lot of problems. Yeah. Um, Efian, how you doing, man? This is interesting. I didn't think Fredericks would start. And also, what's the formation? I'm not seeing a right winger. No, man, they will have a right winger in this damn game. Um, all right, the lineup. Um, oh, on this system, you're not seeing a right winger? Yeah, they have. Osimhen will be the normal one. Onyeka, NDD, Onyeka. And Iwobi will go in central. Simon will stay over the right hand side. And Lukman will go over left hand side, and Osimhen goes central. That's what I think will happen. They just put this now, but me and you know that's what will happen. All right? Yes. So if you give it a little time, but it will get fixed. You know, it will get fixed. All right, let me see. Okay, people there. Oh, you guys said they're boycotting the game. It looks like people is there. Tickets are not yet not out yet. Okay, okay, okay. The East is talking about don't don't do certain things. Let's do it the right way. All right. Lovebird says 4-0. Yes, I take it Aina will be given a freedom to push up. Yes, Aina will definitely, because Aina's crosses are good, so you definitely want him to be involved. All right. We have not gotten any full live footage of it as yet, people. Just the normal short breakdowns of the drills and stuff. Nothing extra. We're 23 minutes away from the game, guys. Who are the players that you're looking at to say you think that can change it? Yes, Sean, I know I will get a strike if I use FIFA. Um, 1000% you get strike if you use FIFA content. 1000%. So why would I even entertain that? But you asked me if I'm showing the game. It looked like you wanted me to get a strike. No, 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 no. I ain't playing with that, you know. All right, guys. Once you're coming in, please do it. Like, want to share, and subscribe. Get us up to 150 likes. If we can hit 200, that would be nice. All right. Let me check on this one. Keep you up to date. As we said, you can watch it on the FIFA official FIFA channel. It is there waiting on you. Okay. We don't have coverage as yet there. Okay, let me try get the press conference. No, I thought you had someone at no, 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 no. My brethren at this before like from last year or so. It looks like I don't know. I don't know. He was doing good, and he said he had some challenges to get to some of the games and it's too costly and stuff. So I was confused because once he sounded like everything was okay, tried to make sure everything is okay fine to get to the games, but he seems to be having some additional stories and I don't know anyone's troubles, so I never really tried to get involved. If he can't make it, he can't make it. Our own Onana, yeah, but I think in the future we will get someone else at the games whenever we can, so we can get early like previews and stuff. Yes, we will do that. It's just because I never really found it interesting to get one, but I can. All right, so latest. Okay, so why are they putting up scores already? Oh, okay. People asking for the scores. Okay, and I'm hearing 5 and 6. Oh my God. All right, all right, all right, all right. So this is all you get it, guys. You just go on the FIFA Plus. Let me move myself out of the way, so you could get it. So this is the FIFA Plus. Let me move myself. FIFA Plus. You go to the FIFA Plus, and the game is right there, and the game will start in proper quality. So I guess FIFA went there with their own cameras and everything, so it will be ready for you lot to get it. Okay. So definitely work with the FIFA Plus if it's not working for you, and you want me to put it in Discord, I could put it in Discord as well. All right. Yeah. But normally I would do my breakdown, and if I do have a clip that I can provide to you, I will do so. I always try to work within that limit, because if you go over the top, you could get a strike, and that itself will just mash your channel up, and it's not worth it. You understand? I was trying to find a press conference, but it's not here. It's not here. So yeah. Um, I saw I saw Poja posted something on him talking, both of them talking with each other. Osimhen and the coach. I don't look okay. Yes, this was the one. Let me mute this damn thing. Yes, so I like the, because since he came in, he always seems to be, he seems to take a liking towards Osimhen, and Osimhen respects him. So that's why I always thought that it would have been successful, like his spell would have been successful with the team, because he seems to bring that joy between the players. Them remember, before him, Osimhen was cursing out people, and never had any much respect for anyone, So he brings something different. So we have to give him credit. Precious, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. But I think for World Cup qualification, only the Confed is allowed to stream the game, even if you don't use their stream. Well, yes, that could be true. That could be true. All right, and then we have our brother Brian Burke in the house. Hope all is well with you and the family. Yes, so people, that's how it sets now. We are 30 minutes. We are less than 30. We are 17 minutes away from the big bad game. Nigeria need goals. They need every damn thing. They need motivation. So they need to at least get this closer to this 8, because this 8 goal difference, if you have any chance, you need to get it closer. So nothing less than 3 goals extra to be added to this setup, or else it's pretty much done and dusted, and you have to fight for second spot, and you have to win all the games to make sure you're one of the top 4 seeded teams for second spot. As to what you're seeing here, what you're seeing here, this is the numbers. These are the numbers. And most of these teams are already on 15 and 14. So if all of these guys wins and you don't come first, more than likely you are out of the competition, which is ridiculous. All right, David 247. How you doing, man? 3 points to the Nigerian team. 3-2. Ooh, 4,000 plus in the chat. Please just hit the like button. Teddy Bear in the house, thanks for being here. Yeah. The more I look at the numbers, it's the more I understand why everyone looks a little bit sad and they are not interested. That I know I never really looked at the numbers that much, but when I looked, damn man, you know. How the hell Nigeria got themselves in this position? You know? So they have to come out extremely fast, trying to dominate this game, Nothing, nothing for, no, you can't pretend. It's just you have to go out there and blast them out the water. You know, you have to go out there and blast them out the water. So I am going with 5, I'm going with 5, because I think they know that this is the game that they have to score as much goals in. So I'm going with 5. I don't know how much Rwanda will score, but I'm going with 5 Nigeria scoring. It's a long time they haven't scored so much, but I'm going with 5. All right, what say you guys? Drop the numbers that you think will happen. 5. I'm going with 5-1. 5-1 final score. 5-1. Because that's the only thing that's needed. Both of them need win and goals. So I'm going 5-1. 3-2. Juras going with. Oh my God, that is too close. Both teams need a whole lot of goals, people. Just to be. Look at what I'm saying. Both teams, Rwanda. Look, Rwanda and Nigeria need it. Look, Rwanda, they're on 8 points, right? They need a lot of goals because they want to make sure Nigeria, that's on plus 1, would have gone down. So they are not a competition. You understand me? And if anyone in Lesotho could fight for the second spot because they are not playing them, they want to separate themselves from the goal difference. So both of the teams need goals. All right. So I am expecting a lot of goals from both teams, you know? Yes, at least a lot of open play from both teams. And based on the fact that Nigeria team is significantly better in quality, I am going with them to get majority of the goals. All right, sorry, my brother. This team cannot score 5 goals in a match based on their playing history in this competition. All right, all right. Well, I'm telling you, that's what they need. If they want the fans to be on their side, they will have to score that amount of goals. All right. Yes, I agree with you that it's tough for them to score this amount of goals, but we will be here watching it. Africans, I know Africans will be out here saying that it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Nothing like that. Goals will be in this game. So unless it's going to be a 2-2 draw or a 3-3 draw, but it's going to be goals blood. All right, it's going to be goals blood. All right, so we are 30 minutes away, people, and let me see if they are gonna have coverage. All right, so stream should be starting now. So let me roll over, people. Let me roll over so we can get everything up and running for you lovely people. All right, and then let me tell you if I'm getting coverage. Yes, I'm getting coverage now. I'm getting coverage now. Let me get all of the things I'm set up on the screen so we can keep it updated. I know you guys said the goals will not be coming that much, but I'm telling you, I've read all the necessary information, and that's the only thing that can help us, blood. All right? That's the only thing that can help us. So... All right, James says 3-1 for sure. And JD, every time you say 4-0, 5-0, it's always 0-0 or 1-0. All right. Well, that is true. That I am not going to say that's a lie. That is true. Well, no, they have no choice. They have no choice. All right. The stadium looks good, people. Stadium looks good. Not a lot of people there. Not a lot of people there. But most, the guys them that's on YouTube always, people. The guys them that's on YouTube always. See the guys them that's on YouTube. Oh, okay, they block the stream. So people, even if I try to show it on the internet, I can't show it because they block the screen. I am seeing the screen, you know, but you can't see it. That's what I don't know how what technology are they using to do these things? They can block the screen from showing through YouTube. Wow, that is wicked. That is wicked from FIFA. I don't know how they do it, you know. But I've always but I just saw the guys them that from let me tell you their YouTube channel. They are the biggest troublemakers as you guys know them. You guys know them. They are the biggest troublemakers in the Nigeria category. Nigeria versus Rwanda. Let me tell you their names. They have some very good videos. I'm telling you, they are mad funny. All right, so they work with official 54 FX. They are in the stadium giving trouble. They are mad funny people. Love them. I love them. Love their attitude. Anytime Nigeria playing anyone, they are trolling them to death. All right. Nigeria not making it. This is sad. Nigeria said Nigeria not making it at all. Akpan said 3-1. He thinks he's going to finish. Blessings, Jason Guna. Hope all is well with you and the family. As South Africans, we stand with Rwandans. Oh my God. So Sadil, why are you hating on Nigeria? Nigeria didn't do anything. Or because you have to play Nigeria next, you're saying that you are okay for Rwanda to win the game. Sadil, let me know why you said you're just going with Rwanda. Tito said, unfortunately, Nigerians' World Cup hopes are good as dashed. We need to win all matches from today. Yes, we know that. So are you saying that you don't think you can win all matches? All right, because remember, the only team that you should be in fear of is South Africa, you know. All right. So what are you saying, that you can't be South Africa and you're just gonna give up now without even trying? This is how it is. Damn. All right, all right. But as I said, based on what they did before, you don't think that it's going to work out. All right. Understood, understood. I was just trying to get some answers as to how you guys look at. All right, so let me get the Nigeria. All right, so Nigeria, Rwanda, as you saw. Then 7 minutes before kickoff, people. 7 minutes before kickoff. Let me focus on the game now, because the talking is done. Action time. All right, let me get everything set up here. All right, both teams coming out now, guys. All right, as a Nigerian, if Nigeria loses, I am never watching them again. Jesus God, Ryan, damn, that's so you. So you're not even for the next year. You're just not watching them again. Oh my God. Ryan said he's not watching them none at all. That's it. Nigeria only can win this game. If they don't win this game, he's not watching them again. Damn. That is extreme. Both teams coming out, guys. Both teams coming out, and Nigeria has their life on the line at this point, based on what you guys are saying. If they can't produce anything, you guys are not supporting them anymore. Oh my God, that is tough. That is tough. That is tough. All right, that is tough, people. MySpace said can't find it on FIFA. Links to watch. Let me give it to you. Let me pin it at the top as well. All right, so this was the FIFA. Once you come in, guys, remember to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. So that's let me give you the exact link I'm watching it on. And guys, let me know if it's working for you. And if you want me to put it in the Discord, I could do that as well. All right. So let me pin it at the top right there. Thanks to the 600 subscribers. Massive respect. All right. I say goals. I say goals. Let we kickstart it, guys. Let we kickstart it. We're about to get kick off. Let we strap in. All right. We're gonna have the stats sheet right there. But at this present, we're leaving up the scoreboard, the mathematics on the screen, because that is one of the most interesting things. South Africa 16 points. Benin 11. Rwanda 8. Nigeria 7. Lesotho 6. And Zimbabwe 4. With 3 games to go for 4 teams and 4 games to go. No, 4 games to go for 2 teams, which those are those 2 teams playing each other at the moment, which is Rwanda versus Nigeria. All right. After this, it's all square. 3 matches for everyone. So let's see who takes it. Draw or win. Nigeria, Rwanda. Kick off. Let's go. Jason Guna said Nigeria 2, Rwanda 0. They need this game and they will get it. All right. So Nigeria will get it for Jason. All right. Anthems going off. Guys, anthems going off. Anthems going off. Anthems going off. NDD looks extremely serious. All right, love that. Stanley looks confused as always. Bassi looks like how Bassi looks. Bassi looks always serious. He has no more emotions. I don't want the fans to never watch. Well, please, Emmanuel, you can't come here and tell me that I have to show the game, Emmanuel. I gave you where to watch the game, which is on the official FIFA channel. I'm watching it in full 4K, 20K. And I'm going to give you the takes on it, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, enough of you today and your behavior. Your behavior is too bad. Emmanuel, we just pinned. Emmanuel, look right below you. I've reshared the link again. So you can just click it, go to the FIFA channel. Yes, but it can't come on YouTube because they're going to block it. They are going to block it. It's FIFA owned content. Nobody can show it on planet Earth, or else you're going to get a copyright strike, Emmanuel. I could put it in the Discord, but I have to find it somewhere aside from FIFA to put it in the Discord, because when I try to screen it, it's blocking it as well. So they are not even giving you a chance to share it to someone. They brought some good technology. Damn. All right, so both teams ready now. Kickoff finals, guys. Final predictions in the chat, guys. Let me know. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Ndidi is the captain for Nigeria. And it looks like Claude is the captain for Rwanda. He's currently listed as the right wing back. No, the left wing back, to be exact. Yes, so we are about to get kickoff now. That's it. Okay, damn. I was hoping you would throw it in. Yeah, because it's blocking it inside the Discord as well. But I'm going to work on that for the next stream. I will have the answer for that by the next stream. Yes, I need to find somewhere else that's showing it so I can copy it from there to show it in the Discord. So anyone that's having trouble to get it on FIFA, they could go there as well. All right, thanks for the continued support, people. We are about to get kickoff. Yes, them blocking that. But give me a little time, Jason, and I will figure out what they are using to be blocking the screen share. They have been doing it for a year now, Jason. Around a year now, you remember? For 80, they did it to me for 80 as well. Guys, hopefully we get to 200 likes on this video. So if you like what we do, please do drop it in, get engaged in the chat, let me know what's up. Yeah. All right, it looks like the stadium, a few individuals coming to the stadium as well. So that's good, because I did not like the boycotting thing. I do believe that you should go and give them the best possible send-off, all right? Even if they are not going to win it, you still try to support them. Whenever I try to screen share YouTube, it does the same. Okay. YouTube is easy. YouTube is easy. I never expected to have a problem with YouTube, but maybe it's my systems with YouTube. But only the FIFA does it. Only FIFA does it. But I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. All right. So we're about to get kickoff now, guys. Let me run through the lineups again. Stanley, Fredericks, Bassi, Bruno, Ena, Ndidi, Onyeka, Iwobi, Simon, Osimhen, Lukman. Good amount of people in the stadium. I would say maybe a good 20,000-30,000 people. Looks like they're in the stadium. If the stadium holds so much, let me see the capacity of the stadium to provide for you guys. All right. All right. It is the God's Will International Stadium. Let me know how much seater that is, because they're not showing the seating here. All right. Yeah, so God's Will International Stadium. All right. The starting lineup is very unexpected. Okay, maybe just Ikang pulled something, because it's just Ikang. Onyeka normally they found a way not to start Onyeka. That is true, but maybe just that. All right. All right, come on. We are pumped. We need to see some goal. All right, guys. So we have Rwanda kicking off. Guys. All right, Rwanda kicks off, resets to the back. Manzi goes long. First ball flicked on Rwanda, and Stanley holds onto it, and Niger will build from the back. Stanley gets it to Bruno. Bruno pushed up to the left-hand side, works it inside. Ndidi goes through the middle. Wonderful touch here. Works it to Iwobi. Iwobi works it through the middle. Wonderful touch. Again from Simon. Lookman. Lookman resets. Back through the middle. Onyeka. Onyeka goes to Bassi. Ndidi switched it to Bruno. Bruno resets. So good start here for Nigeria on the ball. Onyeka. Onyeka goes to Frederick. Frederick works it back to Onyeka. Onyeka. Bruno. Bruno goes. Cuts inside. Nigeria kind of hold onto the ball for a long time. Aina just gets his first touch. Ndidi, acres of space here. Ndidi drives into midfield. Let's see if he can make a pass. Yes, Lookman on it. Decides he's going to go inside. Terrible pass here from Lookman. Cleared by Rwanda. Instantly recovered back by Nigeria. Wonderful starts here. Bruno at the end of the midfield third. Iwobi pushes in midfield. Square passes to Bruno. Bruno has the empty space. He's going to whip the cross in. Keeper comes and the defender. And it's Osimhen inside the box, still fighting to get control. And good work here. Rwanda, but Osimhen works himself back into a good position. Osimhen is down, and they said it's going to be a goal kick. But wonderful intent from Nigeria. Instant. Nigeria looks like they want to control the ball. They want to push the pace. So that's what you want. Fabian Fulso, JD, what's up? How do you think we will perform versus Trinidad? Fabian Full, this is not the right stream for that. So we will have Jamaica stream when the time comes. Nigeria need all the support that they can get, and I'm here trying to press them on for a win. We have Dimo here. Let's go Rwanda. Dimo is a professional eater of Nigeria. All right, so let's see. Bassi clears his line, and it looks like he collided with the linesman, but Bassi's up. Bassi's a very strong human being. And Lookman just got caught, and it was a foul in the midfield third. So they are going to take a free kick here. Maybe go direct, and it's Iwobi. Iwobi takes an early free kick, and good defensive shape here from Rwanda, forced back Nigeria. All right, Aina goes back to Bassi. Rwanda really going a little bit too deep for my liking. This might be a goal easy for Nigeria. Wonderful split pass here. And a good tackle there from Rwanda. And they said continue playing. Osimhen took the shot. Good work there from Onyeka to recover the ball. And it goes to Osimhen. Osimhen took a shot from around 22 yards out. Clearance here. Rwanda poor control. It's straight back to Nigeria. So the pressure Nigeria putting on Rwanda causing as much problems. But you know that Nigeria will start good and just fade. Over the top here from Iwobi, and recovery here from Rwanda. Rwanda trying to pass off from the back. Almost got picked off. But Rwanda is still with the ball. Let's see. They are playing back to the keeper. Osimhen trying to close down. Let's see how they work this press. Good work here from Rwanda. And Bruno clears it for a throw-in on the halfway line for Rwanda. 0-0, 4 minutes in the game. High intensity, guys. Extremely high intensity. All right. Warren passing through. Big up yourself, Warren. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right, guys, if you just come in, please do it. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the game itself. A throw in here for Rwanda down the left-hand side. And first ball cleared. Again for Rwanda. Throw in. No, they are going to give a free kick for Rwanda. So let's see what they're going to do. If they're going to build. All right, they decide that they're going to reset and build from the back. So Rwanda building out of the back. Worked it to the left-hand side. Tries to go over the top. And Aina cuts out that pass. But the first ball goes straight back to Rwanda. Rwanda decides that they're going to reset again. Try to take some steam out of Nigeria's start. Wonderful here. Rwanda goes central. Resets to the left-hand side. Aina cuts it out. Fredericks with Aina. Iwobi works it back to Bruno. Bassi. All right, so Bassi on the ball. The setup from Rwanda looks a little bit good. Works it to the middle, please. But Bruno decides that he's gonna reset. Hold on. It looks like okay. So we're right. We're right. Bruno might be in central. All right, a press here. Nigeria trying to ignite a press, but good work here from Rwanda to play out of Nigeria's press. And Nigeria forced a throw in deep in the half. And the referee, you have to stop those things. Rwanda tried to slow the play down just a while ago, forcing Nigeria to step back before taking their throw in. Big of yourself determined. Thanks for being here. All right, Nigeria over left hand side. This is a good pass inside. Lookman cuts aside and tried to put it across, and it was blocked. Good work there from Rwanda, but also good work from Nigeria. Good work. Iwobi with a split pass there. So good work there from Iwobi. Intention looks very good from Nigeria today. I think this is going to be a good win for Nigeria, people. If Rwanda don't put their acts together very fast. Let me know if you guys like what you're seeing, but I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing here. All right. Nigeria works it centrally. He will be back on it. Acres of space. Make a decision. He goes wide to Bruno. Maybe that's not the best decision, but Bruno on it cuts inside. Back to Iwobi. A little bit deeper. In the midfield turn, Iwobi go through the middle. Wonderful pass here from Iwobi. Let's see. Nigeria trying to find space to Lookman inside the box. Lookman switch outside. No, Ozyman put it inside. They're going to say an offside. But they have VAR. They don't have VAR. Let me see this replay because they said it's not a no goal, you know. Osimhen puts it in. But they said it's a no goal and it's an offside. Let me see the replay. They don't have VAR. If they don't have VAR here, let me see it. They don't show the replay. I'm not sure if they have VAR here. And why would they not use VAR on these fields? Because the Concacaf has VAR. Nigeria trying to split pass there. Good cut out there from Rwanda. Back pass here. Poor back pass there from Rwanda. I want to see that replay. Interception here. Nigeria. Iwobi puts it inside. Clearance to Rwanda. Referee's going to give a free kick for Rwanda. Rwanda could start this fast, but I assume that they're not going to. All right, Rwanda on the ball. I really wanted to see that replay. All right, Rwanda building from the back. Nigeria is pressing high. Pretty much what they have like 6 players advanced up the pitch. Yes, the game started. Nigeria just scored. Osimhen scored, but they said it's offside. He was saying, no, it's not offside. And we never saw any VAR or anything. So clearly, VAR is not there. And I don't know why they don't introduce VAR to Africa. Because we saw it in the AFCON. So why can't be in these games? All right, so Aina, throw in. Throw in here to Bassi. Rwanda pressing. Back to Stanley. Stanley passes out to Bruno. NDD. ND pushes in the midfield. I don't know. I don't know if it's offside because I wanted to see who was on the next line because I saw him pointing to someone, but nobody showed it on the replay, Jason. So I don't know. But he was so confident, and they're just saying just continue with the play. I don't like that because you need somebody to help you. You know, every in this tournament you have others helping people. So I wanted it to be a little more clearer, and at least we looking at the game, we don't want to make if we can't make something out, at least give with the replay to see exactly how it went. You know. Yes, 10 minutes already. 10 minutes already. All right. So a jump ball or a throwing ball here. Back to Nigeria. So Nigeria dominating position so far. And chance creation. Rwanda is just trying to slow down Nigeria. Interception near Rwanda. See, they're not even trying to go forward. They're just trying to frustrate Nigeria as best as possible. Interception again. And free kick for Nigeria. I was I was a striker and I have never been offside in my life. But I'm just saying the guy said something, and I'm just saying the people needed to provide more evidence that he's not correct. That's all. It doesn't matter if you was a striker, you know. I'm just saying the VAR kind of bring clarity, you know, and that's all I wanted. Clarity. All right, so a break here coming for Nigeria again down the left hand side. Good block, good block, good block, you know. So that's all I'm saying. We just wanted to get some clarity. If it went outside or not, Jason. That is fair. That is fair to ask. You know? I understand you're trying to say that the striker will never say he's not offside. You know, no, I understand what you're saying. I saw it in the Premier League every single time, but they still show it to show you that no, striker, you're a liar, or you never saw it well. So let we see it, you know. But they always seems to do these dodgy ass things because if that had scored, it would have opened the game, and you never may know. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, yeah. All right, so a corner here coming in for Nigeria. So let's see if they could get something done. Rwanda looks solid inside their box, so let me give Rwanda credit. They look solid inside their box, especially Irial. Whipping cross your Bassi in the box. A lot of bodies down. Rwanda won 2 to 3 headers. Nigeria puts it inside the box again, and Rwanda won it again. So Rwanda is very good centrally, especially in the air. And that's an outside referee. And it's another corner. Another a throw-in because it was outside, yes. But I thought he wouldn't have given the throw-in. All right, so Lookman goes early, puts it over the top, and oh, good save from the goalkeeper. That was a cross from Lookman, but it beats the first player and it blindsided the keeper, and the keeper to make a late save. And now it's Rwanda tried to make a fast break and got a shot. But nothing came of it, and it's going to be goal kick Stanley. What's the score? 0-0 AM. 0-0. Nigeria put the ball in the back of the net, but they said offside. So the game is opening up at the moment because Rwanda realized that they need to come forward. A break here for Nigeria. Lookman can't get around. He got it. Lookman got it, and he's coming around. He's going to take an early cross and a poor clearance here. Osman is down. Oh, my God. But it's back to Nigeria on top of the box. They're going to go for a shot, and it goes wide. Good attitude. Osman slipped right there. He tried to get around. He got around the defender that made the poor control. But for some reason, he lost his leg because that would have put him in a good position to just tap it in. So nice game so far. Nice game so far, people. Nice game so far. I told you we are going to get a lot of goals in this game. And you guys said every time I talk about Nigeria scoring a whole heap of goal, I think Nigeria can get over 3+ goals in this game. What say you guys? I think Nigeria can get 3+ goals. And Rwanda showcased that they can counter. They can counter. So don't count out Rwanda. But this game looks like goals are in it. Yeah, goals are definitely in this one. Oh, Jason, he is not offside, Jason. He is not offside. Jason, that's what I was saying. It is a clean goal. It is a clean goal, Jason. So you see what I was saying, people? Let them show the offside. Let them show the offside. Osimhen was actually onside when Lookman passed the ball. This is what I'm talking about. So where is the VAR? Where is Jason? You just saw the replay, Jason? Let me know if anyone saw the replay just a while ago. He was not offside. Am I blind or something? All right, so let me get back to the game. But that's what I'm saying. So that was a legitimate goal that they disallowed. All right, Persier, Nigeria, Rwanda, intercepts, building. It's still nil-nil. It's still nil-nil, but it should have been 1-0. When we just saw the replay that they hid for almost 10 minutes. When we saw the replay, it's a goal. My God. Holy, these are some ridiculous games. Let me see if others are on the internet talking about it. Because that's a legitimate goal. Let me go on Twitter to see. And that's a legitimate goal. All right. It was offside? So which part of his body was offside, Jason? Sarpong? Which part of his body was offside? Because the arm can't be offside, you know, because you can't score with the arm. And he's coming from an onside position. So which part of his body? They never really showed a line anyways. So clearly, I don't know which TV you're watching to see that line, that square on line. All right, maybe someone take a screenshot of it. Let me check it here. Maybe someone takes a screenshot. So let me try get it. Nigeria versus Rwanda. All right. Latest. Let me see if someone have a screenshot of it. All right. If someone has a screenshot, send it to me, please. Send it to me, please. All right. He was miles. No. Demo, stop the foolishness. Nemo, you're not watching the game at all for you to say that. Nothing about Miles. That's not true, bro. All right, so now we have Rwanda. Rwanda trying to break. Poor passive for Rwanda. Intercepted. And it's going to be a Nigeria counter. A Nigeria counter, but recovery, credit to Rwanda, recovered well. And they won it back in midfield. And they're going to start building from there. Because I don't know what they're watching. This man was onside. And I know because even how the commentator talking, you could know that it's a wonderful body check there from Bassi. And he will start the play, but a poor pass right after a good body check there from Bassi. I will try to post it after the game finishes. I will rewatch the video and post it so we don't have to fight. Our break here coming for Rwanda, but poor controlling there had them to reset the play, and it got Nigeria settled. You sent it? Yes, thank you. But offside by a mile. It must be on drugs. Don't take it when the guy tapping in the ball. Take it on the line. I just saw the line. Demo, offside where, Demo? Demo, you sent the picture. You sent the picture offside where? Offside where, Demo? Look at the lean of the player. Guys, Demo sent the picture and Demo said this is offside. Demo said this is offside, people. Look at the picture. Demo, it is not offside. Look, Demo looking at his arm. See, Demo? This is yours, you know, Demo. This is yours. He is not an offside, Demo. Because where you're looking at to say he's offside, he can't score with his arm. So it's more than tight. So you're saying that it's off by a mile? No, that's not off by a mile. It was offside. A bad mind. It was a bad mind offside. It was not even the commentator, not saying what you're saying, Demo. Even the commentator not saying what you're saying. He's literally saying if the VAR was there, it might would have been a goal. You know? That is offside. Well, the actual commentator agreeing with us. Your arm cannot score, all right? Your arm cannot score, and he's leaning. Look at where his foot starts. And then you look at where his torso is, all right? Yes, and that is behind the player, okay? Yeah, you guys are just eating on Nigeria. That's what I realized. You're not looking at it honest. If you had told me that it was a close call, I would have said, okay, that is fair. But Demo is just bad mind. He said he's offside by a mile. JD, Football Nation on YouTube streaming. Okay. Let me check it. Football Nation. You shouldn't need a tight offside to beat Rwanda. Jesus Christ. All right, so Football Nation on YouTube streaming it. All right. Let me type in Football Nation. All right, Football Nation. Nation. Are they streaming it live? Football Nation, Nigeria. All right, so let me see. I don't see it still. Football Nations. All right, so I'm gonna look for. Give me a second. I'm gonna look for it, guys. Let me just concentrate on the game a little because I got carried away from that goal. You know, yes. Dima said you should not need that, but it's early in the game, 22 minutes in the game, and Rwanda starts to come out and play a lot more. Rwanda coming on the left hand side, Ena. Rwanda beats Ena, and good recovery there from Bruno, and he's gonna see it out, and it should be a goal kick. Stanley will be taking it. All right, 23 minutes on the clock, still 0-0, still 0-0. But they should have had VAR in the games. That's all I'm saying. All right, Nigeria building from the back now. Bassi, acres of space. Rwanda trying to make sure they stay in as best shape as possible, which I like that about them. Back to Bruno. Bruno will go long over the top. Let's see. Ooh, referee did not call anything. He said continue playing. It looks like. Oh, hold on. This could be a. Oh, what the hell? Oh, you have a fight here. Stanley. Stanley looks like he attacked the player. This could be a red card for Stanley, you know, guys. This could be a red card for Stanley. Stanley looked like he attacked the player. And really chucked him in his face. Almost slapped him in his face. So, let's see. Let's see how the officiating does. He's calling Stanley. Let's see if this is going to be a red card. He's taking out a card. It looks like he's going to give him a yellow card, not a red. But that could have easily well be a red because he opens his arm. Okay. Oh, both of them got a yellow card. Okay. He always has this little mad spell in him. Okay. No, he pushed him. And then after okay, yeah. And then he pushed him close to his face. So you have to be careful, man. So a yellow card, guys. A yellow card apiece for both teams. Still 0-0 after 25 minutes. All right, referee, you're a little bit lenient there because a lot of refs would have given it as a red card because he consistently pushed him, you know. Good interception here. Fredericks works it to the left-hand side. Simon works in a good position. Back to NDD. Iwobi works it out to Frederick. Federico whipped it into a good pass to the box stick, beats everyone back to Osimhen inside the box, but Osimhen never got a chance to even even kicked it, and it looked like he's injured. But it's a good clearance from the defender. But it looks like he catch Osimhen at the same time, and Osimhen is down. Oh, and that's on the pen. That's on the line. And that's on the line. And that's also on the, that's on the line. But it wouldn't have been a penalty because it's on the opposite side. So I think the game is going to carry on. Nothing will be given. All right, Osimhen is going to get treatment and the game will resume. Very stupid attitude from Stanley. He could have spoiled the game with a red card. Yeah. Jimmy. To be honest, a lot of other referees could have given him would have given him a red card. You know, because he continued even after the first attempt from the player. You know, so I agree right there. I agree. Okay, let's see. Oh, Ikang is on the bench. Ikang is on the bench. He's strapped up. Osimhen, oh, he's down again. So I guess he's saying no. So I don't know if he's saying that he can't continue, or he's saying nothing is wrong with him. I don't know. But so let's see what will happen with Osimhen. But a throw in, and they're down to 10 players. They're down to 10 players. He's up. He's up. So he wants to come back in, but he's trying out. Yeah. So it looks like Osimhen will come back in the game. All right. So in on the ball. So he's gonna take a long throw. Let's see if he could get something. A long throw from Iena. First ball clipped from Rwanda. And the second ball cleared by Iwobi, and it's gonna be a throw in for Rwanda. So that was dealt with not good enough. But they were down to 10, so I could see if you can't do anything with the ball, you try to get it out of play. So I totally understand that. So throwing here Rwanda. Rwanda has to build from deep. Nigeria kind of relief the pressing. So they are pressing from the midfield third at this point. Anthony, you can watch it on the FIFA Plus. Someone's just sent me that Football Nation is showing it, but I typed in Football Nation on YouTube and I'm not seeing it. So that Football Nation, Nigeria, Rwanda. Let me type in that one, Rwanda. And let me see if I could find it. Football Nation, I don't see it. I don't see it none at all. It's just me and most of the other guys them. Okay, some 7,500. So maybe Vision GH, maybe they are showing it. Let's see. Because if 8,000 people watching, a break here coming for Nigeria. Simon run into traffic. Let me see. Okay, Vision GH showing it. Yes, One Vision GH showing it. So you can go there. Type in One Vision. Let me try and see if I can get the link. 1 second, people. One Vision GH. Let me put it in. Let me put it in so you guys could get it. One Vision GH. Guys, remember to smash the like button, share and subscribe. We are almost close to 200. Definitely do so. One Vision GH YouTube channel. All right, a break here. This is a good position. Simon inside the box. Tried to go for a shot. It was saved and it's cleared by Rwanda. So that's a link. That's a YouTube link that is working. All right. I don't know how long it's going to be working for. All right. But we will keep you posted. All right. So Iwobi works it. Gemma, mommy calling you, yeah? Mommy calling you on the phone. All right, so it's back to Nigeria. I'm hoping that you guys got that link and you can check it for yourself. I don't know how long it's gonna stay up, but if it can't, you can always check the the FIFA Plus. Iwobi works it in. Wonderful 1-2 here. Iwobi. Onyeka comes down the right hand side, puts it in early, and it's a TM cross, and pretty much not a TM cross. I would say it's a decent cross, but no one was attacking it. I think we had Simon was a bit off, so no one challenged. It was cleared, and it's a corner. So I think they did a good job to get a corner from that. Osimhen is down. So I think they might change Osimhen from this point, people. So the challenge, it looked like the challenge was too bad. He played for a little while. Okay, it looks like Osimhen will be coming off, people. Osimhen will be coming off. The challenge was, yeah, it was a clean challenge because the guy went through. He went through, right? But he catched him after. He stepped in he raked down the back of his Achilles. Yeah. But let's see. But it looks like he wants to come off. Because remember this guy, this guy is a highly rated player. So once it's a dangerous situation, they're going to take him off. So let me know what say you guys. Would you sub him? And is it okay to sub him? Let me know if it's okay to sub him. Let me know if it's okay to sub him. Or you're saying that Nigeria needs this, so you should try and play through it. Let me know. I am okay. I'm okay to say that he doesn't necessarily need to play through anything, because if he's injured and keep on playing, it could be worse. They're checking him again to see if he can continue. I don't think he's gonna continue. I think he's gonna come off. That's poor. That's bad. That's bad. James, yes, the match started. The match started. We're already in the 31st minute. And it looks like we're going to have Osimhen coming off because of a bad challenge. Yes, he's done. He's done. He's done for the entire. He looks like he's done for the entire tournament. That is bad, man. Oh, football motion. Okay. So Osimhen will be out, people. Let me see who they're gonna bring in. Okay. This year's coming on instant replacement. This year's might offer something different, because he's gonna stay a little bit more static and let the others run around him, which is good. Yes, James, I know the match started 32 minutes so far. It depends. Players these days will want to come off. They have to protect themselves and think long term. They put on this year's, and this year's is a very good player. He was good. He was good the last time he played for Nigeria. So, and I like his stay in the box thing. This is something that I think will fit this style, because Rwanda camping inside the box. Good work here from Lukman Onyeka. Nigeria deep in Rwanda's off. Iwobi is gonna go for the shot, and that's a spectacular one, and that was saved. Pushed over the bar. So, corner coming up for Nigeria. Okay. Well, it went for this year's, Best's documentary, thanks for being here. Massive respect. So, this year's is on now. And another corner coming in for Nigeria. Lookman goes to first post. Flick on to the back stick, and no one else from Nigeria could have gotten to it. Credit to Rwanda to make it as difficult. Aina on the ball. Aina works it wide. Frederick comes down the left hand side. Put it across. This year is in there. First post, and Onyeka couldn't touch it, and the player is down, but they said continue. He will be on the ball. He will be on the ball, dancing on the ball. He works it inside. 1-2, give it back to Lookman. Lookman is going to go for the shot, and it's blocked again. Rwanda has so much players inside the box. It's amazing. Chris, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Rwanda blocking all the shots. Rwanda defending like it's 90 minutes. And it's just 35 minutes in the game. That's why you need to score on these teams early so you can open up. Thanks for the subscription, guys. Let me get to 200 likes. Let me know when you're up to 200 likes. I throw in here for Rwanda, deep in their own half, so they have to play out. All right, throw in here. Rwanda goes over the top. This could be a dangerous ball. Oh, he couldn't control it. And Aina recovered, and he's going to say, no, free kick, continue playing. If he could have latched on that, it would have been a one-on-one with Aina, Aina and him only. So almost a dangerous position for Rwanda, but it was recovered fast enough from Nigeria. And Nigeria building again. Bassi to... Oh, this is... Oh, what a save! Oh, my God. What a defending there. Oh, my... That's nice. A square pass there, wonderful square pass from Lookman, and a slide cut out pass there to stop these ears from tapping it in the net. That is super defending. Oh my God. So Rwanda putting out some good performances, but Nigeria keep piling on the pressure. So we got to say we love this game. All right, so we have NDD kept it on the left hand side. Fredericks cuts outside, and he brought in Simon. Simon squares up one-on-one, cuts inside, beats one, beats two. Simon is inside the box. Referee brought down, and he said goal kick. They literally pushed Simons off the ball. Simons was looking for a penalty, and they said it's a goal kick. All right, the game is eating up, people. The game is eating up. I think that was a foul. That was a foul, but it was outside the box. That's a free kick. That's a free kick, blood. That's a free kick, man. Come on, man. That's definitely a free kick. The referee is being harsh today. All right, Rwanda building out from the back. Pushed it in midfield. Cleared by Aina. And it's a throw-in for Rwanda on the halfway line. So it's coming up to the first 45. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. After the first 40, almost the first 45. Let me not call it too early because you still have 6 minutes. This year tried to press there. Wonderful work there from Rwanda to play past the press that just a while ago Rwanda tried to go over the top. And it's offside. So free kick coming up for Nigeria in their own half. So guys, remember to subscribe if you're new to the platform. No, it was not. Oh, yeah, it was offside. It was slight. It was a slight offside there. All right, so Nigeria building on the halfway line. Bassi work through the middle here. Iwobi speaking of some spots. Put wonderful pass here for Iwobi to Onyeka. Onyeka, poor body positioning, and it's going to be a free kick. But if he had positioned better, he wouldn't have to turn back the ball and got closed down. Could have made a one motion pass, but poor position there from Onyeka. But a free kick in a good area for Nigeria. So let's see what they're going to do with this. Yes, you can go to FIFA Plus and watch it live as well. TSB. I have the FIFA Plus link pinned at the top too. So you don't even have to search for it. You can click it at the top of my stream and watch it live. Injury here for Rwanda. All right. He's pushing back the free kick. To where? To where? What's up with this with this referee? Okay. He gives you a drop ball. Change it from a free kick to a drop ball. It's back to Nigeria. Bruno Bruno doesn't look so bad playing centrally. He's playing as a centre back with Bassi. They don't look bad at all. Even though you could say that they're not getting pressured so much. So maybe that's why they did not look bad at any point, because they have not gotten tested. Osimhen has a big patch of ice on his foot, so I guess maybe they're not trying to take as much risk, and maybe if he's okay for the next game, he could come back into the conversation. The keeper for Rwanda is down, signaling that he has some arm pains. So it's more time for Rwanda to kind of get themselves together. Yeah. All right. My goodness. Ernest, thanks for the subscription. And for Jamaicans, yes, I will try and get. I think the only way I'm going to do a post match, I think I have to do a post and a pre-match together, because all of the games are coming so fast. I can't get to do any post and pre-matches. Because after this, I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. So tomorrow I will have to take the day off. So I won't be coming on YouTube to do any post match. So Monday, I think Monday will be the only time I could have a chance to do a possible post match. All right, so that's for Jamaican subscribers and Trinidad and Tobago subscribers. Because I have to cover too much games. I don't even get a chance to do any 80 game. All right, so the game resume. Throw in here, Rwanda. Clearance NDD. Back to Rwanda. A tough pass there, and a strong challenge. Left a Rwandan player in the middle. Down. Yes, he's down. Clutching. Benjamin, can you just drop it in English so we know what you're saying, So we can respond to you if you want someone to respond to you. And it was Bruno. The follow through from Bruno there caught him. It looks like the officiating is just strong. That's what I'm saying, because we are seeing a lot of challenges, and the ref not really stamping out the challenges. I want to say maybe pretty much overall, I've watched a lot of African matches, qualifiers, and they seem to officiate very strong, very, very strong in the region. That's just the truth. 44 minutes on the clock, guys. That was a good save. All right, so game resumes. Rwanda. Interception, Nigeria. Poor pass. There from Frederick. Back to Rwanda. And a tackle there from Frederick. I maybe forced a throw in for Rwanda. Rwanda just made a substitution at the same time. So it looks like the player couldn't have continued. Give me a second before I can provide you with the updates. Rwanda on the ball. Square pass here from Rwanda, and Stanley deals with it well. It looked like it went out as well. Referee, you have to give a card for interference when the keeper is trying to clear the ball. A Rwanda player literally run in front of him to stop the play. That should be a card because you're stopping the play. All right, so Bruno, wonderful ball over the top here. This year's comes, and a collision between goalkeeper and defender there for Rwanda. But he took it down, and Rwanda remains in control. Building from the back. Thank you, Solomon, for the subscription. I just don't see how Nigeria beats South Africa. These boys don't understand spacing. Johanna, that is tough, you know? Yeah, that is tough for real. It's gonna be a tough game because, you know, they have the talent, but we can always say they have the talent, you know. At some point, you need to produce, you know. A cut in here from Rwanda. Referee is going to give a free kick on top of the box. Dangerous area. Dangerous area. So let's see what Rwanda could do from this one, because we're already in extra time. So if they could get a good shot off, you never may know what could take place. All right. It looks tough, but the referee being officiating kind of weird. But yeah. All right, dangerous area. So let's see. Is he going to go for a shot? Nope. He goes to the far stick, and Stanley claims it well. Stanley oh, referee. Stanley might get sent off, you know. If the referee had seen that, you know, Stanley gets sent off, you know. All right, but this could turn into a break for Nigeria. Referee, you got to give a yellow card. You got to give a yellow card if you're going to start the play. This year's run along, and the keeper holds on to it. Stanley chucked off the head of the next player. This Stanley guy, if he stays on this pitch, it might be a miracle. That's just I knew we understood why he did it, you know, because remember the last time the guy ran in his way, but you can't just punch the head off of the next player. This is amazing. This guy is such a character. Simon cuts in. All right, works it back to Fredericks. Fredericks puts it in near. All right, clearance, and the shot was wide and high. You know, you can't trust this dude. You know, you don't know when he's gonna just give your team a red card for no reason. All right, so we are around 50 seconds away from the first half being finished. Still 0-0. Stanley losing his head. Coach needs to speak to him. Yes, Jabba, I'm telling you. If you had VAR, he's off the field. So you see what I'm saying? So even though we are asking for VAR for the goal, it looks like Stanley would have gotten a second yellow card or a straight red card from the first incident. The officiating is terrible, though. I don't like it at all. All right, so couple seconds left. Frederick chasing down left hand side. Good recovery here from Rwanda. Poor pass though. And it's back to Nigeria. Let's see if Lukman and Simon collided in each other. Let the ball they're trying to 1-2 here. Simon, just go for the shot. Push it in and just go for the shot. Poor 1-2 there. And that's going to be half time. That's going to be half time. And that says it all. The confusion. Someone said it right there. The spacing. You know? It was what? Johanna. yeah, the confusion there, man, it's just rough. Like so much quality players, but it's just not clicking, man. It's just not clicking. So I can understand what people saying. Yeah, it's definitely a worrying time. Definitely a worrying time for Nigeria. Rwanda just sits in the low block, try to slow the pace as possible, make some strong challenges, and that's pretty much about it. Obviously, they have one and two isolated breaks, but nothing extra. So they are not really piling on any pressure on the next side, and Nigeria failed to break them down. Nigeria still failed to break them down. All right. Nigeria needs the win. Only a win can put them in a good position because, as I saw, their only top two goes through, and they have a strong possible chance because they're playing South Africa next. So, if they could get the win, they could go in the South Africa game trying to win that one, and then put themselves in a good position to push on. But definitely, they started the game nice, strong, but faded, as what I said in previous game they did. Ndidi is few, too slow to distribute the ball. Okay, I am a Galatasaray fan. Is Osimhen injured? He came off, He came off. So I want to say, and he said he couldn't continue. He said he couldn't continue. First he said he's gonna try. Then he tried, and it looked like he couldn't continue. All right, and that is the problem right there. So it's a tough position Nigeria find themselves in. The more and more it goes on, it's going to get harder and harder because remember they needed goals. They don't just need to win; they need goals, so they can put themselves in a position to get first position. All right, maybe there's problems behind the scenes in Nigeria Federation, as we know African nations always corrupted and all kinds of foolishness. Okay, yeah, but if you're representing a country, just don't take the call up if you're not going to come and put 100%. That's my take. Don't take the call up if you're not going to put 100%. All right. Nigeria needs to play the match with more tempo. Yes, we said that they started off good, but faded. And obviously, the aura of Osimhen, once he came off, it gave Rwanda opportunity to come forward a lot more because this year's is good, but they don't believe this year's is gonna run in behind them. Osimhen is faster than this year's, and he just brings a different aura. So that's the difference right there. All right. So they started to push back Nigeria's backline. Aina had to go back a lot because those diagonal pass from the left hand side over to Aina's right hand side, and he's not winning all the first balls. So that caused some little problems right there. All right. Ryan, you said I'm very disappointed. Rwanda is difficult to fully break down, but Nigeria has been a bit too predictable. I think it's more of the predictable, because you know why I would say that, Jason? I saw 7 to 8 times. You had Frederick and Simons has 2-on-1 situation 78 times. So it's just because they are being too predictable, because when they got themselves in the position, but after that they need to be a little more faster as well. So go into your actions a little bit more faster. You are the professionals. Go into that action a little bit faster. So don't give them a little more time to think and set up. So when you get into that position, yes, Jason, when you get into that position, set yourself to move instant. They are holding, Simons is holding onto the ball too much. He's cutting back too much, and then he gives it to Frederick instead of whipping it in. So that means you get a set defense at all times, and that's why they're winning all the headers inside the box. So they're making Rwanda's job easier for them because they're providing them the ample opportunity to have a set defense. And you can't break down a set defense because the defenders look very big and tall. So you're not going to pass them. They're going to win the first balls, So a good shot from Iwobi. Iwobi makes some good square passes, but every time he makes a good square pass, Onyeka had one. Onyeka poor control. Onyeka controlling is very poor in this game, to be honest. He had one that if he just turns his body before the play, he would have been in on goal. And because he turns his body bad, he had to turn back and got a foul, a free kick off that one. So they are professional players. They should be doing better, in my opinion, you know? Oh, you're saying you think it's not Bruno? No, 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 Jason. It is it is Frederick, man. Frederick overlapped a lot, right? Oh, you're saying over left back. Yeah, yeah. I think it might be Bruno. Yeah, Bruno should be the left back. Yeah, yeah. So sorry about the name mixed up. But the overlapping there, you had Bruno overlapping. Overlapping, yeah. All right. So Bruno overlapping. Yes, and I want to say that this is the let me, because one of our good subscribers sent in in it, and this is why I want VAR to be in Africa. This is why I want VAR to be in Africa, guys. This is why I want VAR to be in Africa, because this is, they never even, if they had checked it, Jason, if they had checked it before the motion, when they played it on the replay, he comes in from an onside position to tap the ball in. He comes in from, so once you see the motion, he's coming in from onside, and the ref said it's an offside, and he never even looked at it. They never showed it until 10 minutes. Erin, it could be a serious injury, but he stayed on the bench. He puts ice on it, so we will see further. How body's injured. On the play, he controlled the ball inside the box, tried to turn, and the guy in the ear, the guy attacked him in the ear, but touched the ball and then followed through. So it raked down his foot. So anything can happen. It could be a bad one. No, but that's why I'm saying VAR should be there, Jason, because you're saying that he's a striker, so he's gonna say it's a goal. But when you see the motion, and I heard the commentator saying if that was VAR, it's a tight one, you know, because even later in the play, it's on his arm. His arm would have been anything of VAR, anything of offside, and his arm can't score with, so it's not an offside, you know. Why are we not using the right flank? This is this our coach. Yeah, I think they're overloading over the left hand side. Maybe they just believe that. Look, the problem is, the problem is, I think, I think Simon is comfortable to take on over the left hand side to drop his shoulder, and Lookman is comfortable over the left hand side to drop his shoulder. So it's weird. They normally yeah, but at the same time, AB, that is true. If it was VAR, Stanley would have been sent off. He would have been sent off. Either a straight red card for the punch, or the slap, the couple slap that he gave the player, or the thump in the guy's head. So, to be honest, let me be fair. So, let me not blame VAR only, because Stanley would have been sent off. Yes, Stanley would have been sent off. Good look. That person said something well. Oh, they're playing only on the left-hand side. And not on the right-hand side, because both Simons and Lookman just occupy one position. And then you have Bruno coming in that same space. Then you have Iwobi playing in that same space as well. So all four of them in the same left-hand side. So that's a good look. All four of them in the same position. Overloading the left-hand side and nobody over the right-hand side. Enwabali is not a professional. He's getting too emotional. Stupid goalkeeper. But we're just saying, even though we're saying that's a goal, it would have not turned out good for Nigeria, because he would have been sent off by now, you know. I see Shelley forcing players into one starting 11. Simon and Lookman both play their best off the left hand side. Yes, but Jason, it's not one or two, it's four players over the left hand side. Yes, and all of them are very good players, you know. Someone shared the link to watch the game. We did share the link, and we pinned the link at the top, the FIFA channel. But it's off time now. So we're just talking, you know. Aim Henry, explain Nigeria path. Even if they win both games, South Africa is already on 13 points. No, South Africa is on 16 points now. In Henry. So so Nigeria have a game in hand. So Nigeria could go on 10 and then have South Africa. And if they beat South Africa, they would have gone on 13, and South Africa would have had 2 games left, and Nigeria would have had their 2 games. But the thing is, Henry, it's first place, and the second place go to the playoffs. Second place goes to the playoffs, depending if you are one of the best second place team. Just like the Concacaf, when all first places qualifies, and the second place is the best two because it's only 3 groups in CONCACAF. Well, you have 1 billion groups in Africa. So what they did is to use the best 4. So Nigeria is fighting to be one of the best 4 second place teams, which they are not going to. They are not going to. 1 second, guys. Let me flip this over to show people what we're talking about. So this is it, guys. So Nigeria has to be one of the best second place team, or win it first to qualify. At this point, Nigeria is on 7 points. If they do win, they go on 10. Right. So they would have to win their next 3 games that can put them on a possible 19. All right, and then South Africa lose a game, and then they make up the goal difference to catch South Africa, because South Africa is beating them not only on points but also on goal difference. And at this present moment, you have several second teams on a lot of points. Look at this. Cameroon in 7 games on 15 points. Cape Verde on 16 points. Libya on 7 points and 7 points right here. Then you have Benin on 11 points already, but that's Nigeria's group. Then you have Congo on 16 points. Senegal on 15 points. So these are 2 out of the 4 that we think that will surpass Nigeria. Cameroon or Cape Verde, or DR Congo or Senegal will finish with more points than Nigeria, even maybe in its totality. Then we have Egypt here, Burkina Faso on 14 points so far. So that's 3 spots almost done. Almost done. 3 spots almost done. So I think Nigeria need all 19 points in order to even qualify. And then if you look at this now, Gabon is on I think Nigeria might only can come first. Nigeria can only come first. Only come first to qualify. Gabon is played 7 and they're on 18 points. Ivory Coast on 19 points. So almost all 4 spots gone already. Uganda is on 12. Mozambique on 12. Guinea on 10 after 7th place. So Nigeria can't get best second place team. Even with 19 points, it looks like it's extremely tough to get second place team. It's extremely tough. Extremely tough, people. All right? I think they have to win the group. So they have to rely on South Africa dropping more points. Yes. They got to rely on South Africa dropping more points. Nigeria coach must be fired after this match, regardless of the outcome. Ooh. Why is the host crying more than the bereaves with calculations? No, we have to go through it to see what is possible. We are watching the game, so we want to know what is actually possible. So it is tough. It is tough, people. I think Nigeria can't come second. Because the four spots that are required, as you saw here, look at this. All 7 games played for these teams, and these are all the second spots. And even 5th spot is 13 points. So Nigeria need 19 and hoping that all the other teams them drop points. That is going to be tough. Man, you're having a false hope. Nigeria can't qualify. Well, Benjamin, I'm just trying to tell the fans them exactly what's going on. I say they have to come first. That's all. They have not. Benjamin, let me ask you a question. Are they mathematically out? You're going to say no. So why can't I speak on what the facts is? It's hard, but it's not impossible because the others have to play their game. But I'm telling you, it's highly highly unlikely that they are going to finish second. So they got to finish first. And first looks a little bit tough because I can't see South Africa losing 2 games out of the 3. You understand me? That's all I'm saying. So I can't just come out. I'm the host. I can't come out and say Nigeria won't qualify. I can't do that. All right. So let me move along. Let me move around. All right, because my guy really saying that. All right. So we have second half coming, and it looks like Talu is coming out. All right. Talu looks like he's coming out. They are not out mathematically, but they need 27 calculators to make it. All right, all right. All Rwanda need to do now is to sit back and hope for a draw. Why so much people eat Nigeria? Why so much people eat Nigeria? Because this is the Nigerians' fault, you know. Because every time they are winning, they are taking set on other teams. For Nigeria to win the group, they need to win all remaining games and beat South Africa and hope South Africa draw against Zimbabwe and Rwanda. But Rwanda showcased that they can cause some problems. That is true. All right, Nigeria not going to the World Cup. Yes, Adrian, you told me. Is it because I show so much love for Nigeria? That's why you guys coming to tell me 14 times JD, Nigeria not making it to the World Cup. All right, all right, all right. I heard you guys. I heard you. I am going to still do the games until the final game. No, until the final game. But I am going to keep until there is no hope. I'm going to continue keep a positive outlook on life. All right. You know what I can't stand? A lot of people inside they are Jamaicans, you know. Jamaican team players are not good as Nigeria players. And you guys put some false hope on Jamaica's calculation a lot of times. But all of a sudden Nigeria can't make it nowhere. You understand me? So how can Jamaica, you guys have so much false hope in Jamaica, but you can't have any false hope in a team that is a million times better than Jamaica. So you see what I'm talking about? That is the biasness. So you guys, you Jamaicans, only talk the truth when it's not Jamaica. I'm learning, you know. All right. This look the same how the Jamaicans were calculating the last World Cup. You guys think that you're all that. Okay, so Lukanu says Nigerians think that they're all that. So that's why they ate Nigerians. Oh my God. So second half starts, guys. Come on, Nigeria. Get some goals. I am tired of the disrespect. You guys have so much big ballers. Come on. But based off the quality of the Nigerian players and the quality of other countries, Nigeria should be ahead in this group. That is true. That is true. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, thanks for the subscription, guys. Please give me some like on the video. Get me up to 300. All right, the play starts, guys. The play starts. It looks like they have made additional changes. I saw Talu. Talu was warming up. Yes, Talu is on the field. I don't know who is off. If you guys have the update on who is off, because it's not on my system as yet, let me know who is off. All right, let me know who is off. Talu is on. Let me check it myself. Maybe it's Simon. Maybe it's Simon's off. I think it's Simon. I think it's Simon. Is it Simon off, guys? Talu controls here. Works it. Good position here. Sweep whipping. Clearance. Who is off? Niger will lose 1-0 in this game. Benjamin. Jesus Christ. Whipping cross here. Keeper comes. Keeper missed it. And the keeper lost it. And oh my God. Lookman couldn't chip it over the keeper. What an opportunity. And Lookman missed it. Oh my God. But good work from the keeper to scramble and scrape to get closer to Lookman's foot. But that was an opportunity for Nigeria to make it 1. Hopefully it is one of the people that go to the left. Yes, I think I no Simon is still on the field. Simon is still on the field. So who came off? Who came off? We have Iwobi on the field. Is it Onyeka? I've not seen Onyeka as yet. I think it's Onyeka came off. Yes, it looks like it's Onyeka came off. Iwobi would have dropped deeper. So it looks like it's Onyeka came off, guys. Onyeka came off and Iwobi drops deeper. So they add one more forward to the field. So that's none of the guys them that's what's clogging up left side. The coach decided that he's going to add more forwards to the field. Oh my God, that is not a good substitution. So the more forwards. Simon's on the ball. Good defending here from Rwanda. Bassi, Ndidi, Frederick. I bet on Nigeria. Do you think I will win? Greco, you might win, you know. Not because I think Rwanda just doesn't have enough to keep them off. But don't bet on more than one goal. Don't bet on more than one goal. Over the top here. Wonderful work here. Talu. Good pressing here. Good pressing from Nigeria. But Rwanda putting in a very good shift to win back the ball. But the pressing from Nigeria here. And referee letting go a lot of actions. And good recovery here from Rwanda. Rwanda plays it forward and it's going to be recovered well here from Frederick. Yes, it's a 3-2-5. That's what I'm seeing here. They're just playing, they're just going for it. So Nigeria lost their head, guys. Just pure forwards on the field. All right, so a forward on the left-hand side in Simon's taking on. And you have two forwards inside. If this goes over the top. And Lookman got onto it. Lookman took a shot. It's blocked. Based on the next forward, blocked the shot. So Talu blocks Lookman's shot. That's exactly what will happen. You have 15 forwards in the same position. So a good shot from Lookman was going low and hard. Was blocked by Talu. And you have Desires beside him. So Nigeria, they are done with possession football. They are just trying to go for this. Let me know if that's the best way. Our Nigerian coach is an amateur. He's so clueless. Oh my God. All right, so Nigeria works it. Bruno, back to Simon. Simon back to Bruno. On the halfway line now, you know. So to be honest, they are pushing back Rwanda into their own goal. No, I'm saying, AM Henry, I'm saying, this level of talent, we are not giving them not even a glimpse to say that they can win a game. And we don't have these level of talents, but we said we can beat everybody every window. AM Henry, that's what I meant. A wonderful through pass here. Oh, block again from Rwanda. But good work there from Iwobi. Come on, Iwobi, get a little bit faster, man. Iwobi resets. Frederick. Back to Bassi. Bassi works it back to Frederick. Frederick has good spacing to Iwobi. Good work there from Iwobi, dropping deeper. And poor communication there between Aina and Lookman. But good pressing there from Nigeria. Gave it back to, intercepts it. And Nigeria work the ball faster, man. Iwobi goes across to Bruno. Work it faster. Bruno works it inside. Tolu, wonderful strength here from Tolu. Bruno inside. Tolu! What? No, empty goal! Empty goal! Therefore, he's on a call offside. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. Tolu. Tolu is a beast, people. Tolu is a beast. Benjamin, 1-0 Nigeria. Tolu. Tolu bulldozer his way into the goal. 1-0 Nigeria. Tolu is not even playing football. Tolu is like a NFL player. Aim Henry, you remember what he did to King? Oh my God, he's doing this to the Rwanda players. Them, the goalkeeper tumbled over Tolu, and oh, he's not offside. He's onside. He's onside because you were on the line and players are outside. Put on more forwards. Yes, Tolu is big and strong. Yes. Yeah, see, that's a goal because both of them were on the line. So it's a goal. 1-0. No, 1-0 Nigeria. Come on. Two more goals. Yes, Onyeka is out. We realized that it was Onyeka out. Benjamin, you talk too early because you're saying that I was underrating Rwanda. Rwanda played good defensive football, but I think the counter-attacking is not respectable. So Nigeria keep on pressing them. So that's what I meant in my reaction, Benjamin. 1-0. Tolu made a transfer to Wolves. Yes. I shared it on my Twitter. If you're on my Twitter, you would have seen it. So 1-0 people. So far, Nigeria on 10 points now. And a +2 goal difference. Bassi, good strength here from Bassi. Referee's gonna give a free kick. Good pressure there from Rwanda also. So Nigeria need full points, you know. And a change coming here for Rwanda. He's gonna be solid, but I think that Wolves might not. Wolves had those level strikers, and it worked for them. And Tolu is very mobile for such a big player. That was clearly offside goal. Benjamin. How can it be offside? You have two players on the line. You have two players on your line, Benjamin. Benjamin, you're an official hater. Come on, man, Benjamin. You're an official hater. Oh, Nigeria like TNT on Tuesday. Oh my God. All right, before the game, what are you doing? Hope all is well. Guys, remember to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Aina resets through the middle. Poor touch here. Indeed, will recover. Bassi on the ball. Get space. Got space, I should say. Bruno to NDD. Back to Bassi. It looks like Rwanda will come out. So I think you will see more goals. Either from Nigeria or Rwanda. I want to think it's going to come from Nigeria now. Because now the spacing will be there. But it could be Rwanda because they took off a midfield. So you never may know. Can Nigeria get 2 more goals? Yes. Because the game is open now. Rwanda decides that they're going to release and try to go for it. Which that's what I said. If they had gotten a goal from early, it would have been a completely different game. Wonderful turn here from Aina. Beats 1, beats 2, beats 3, and lost the ball. Free kick. Got brought down, and it's a foul. Free kick. Nigeria is currently on 8 points. If they win all 3, it's 17. No. The mathematics is on the screen, Henry. No, they are on 10 points. Henry, look at my screen. It's showing a live updates. And currently, Nigeria would be on 10. So they can go on 19. And they would need all 19 points with good goal difference as well to make it. To make it for second or possible first. Because the 19 would have included beating the actual top team in their group, which is South Africa. No, so South Africa doesn't need to lose all 3 games. South Africa needs to just lose one of their next 2 aside from the game that they're going to be playing with Nigeria. So that's all. And if they draw 2 games and Nigeria actually won all of their games, they would be winning it. Through the middle here, wonderful touch here from Iwobi! And it goes wide. This year's puts it wide, and he's asking for an on-ball. No, I think that's poor. Poor shot there from this year's. But the pass from Iwobi was good. All right, we have Rwanda trying to break out of the back. And it's a free kick here for Rwanda. So, anyway, 19 points the max they can finish on. and South Africa is already on 16. So that means if South Africa lost to Nigeria and draw their next two games, they would have been on max 18 points, and Nigeria would have been on 19. Yes, that's what we're saying. Oh, it's Osimhen. No, we have not gotten any update as yet, but he was on the bench. They had an ice pack on his foot, so I'm assuming that he might not be as bad, but they're taking precaution. A break here coming for Nigeria. Down the left-hand side. Simon, one-on-one. Let's see what Simon could do here. Simon, one-on-one. Overlapping run from Iwobi. Simon took the shot. This year is fought for it. Block shot there. Talu won the second ball. This year is trying to go for it, and the keeper got onto it. So Pamuk, I don't know what is how bad it is, but he's off. Let me see. I'm looking at the bench. I don't think he's on the bench anymore. Oh. Ooh. Talu jumped, and yo, Talu is so big, guys. Talu bust up the guy's face. His entire face. He jumped. Talu just honestly jumped, but his arm hit the guy, and the whole of his face is bust. Yeah, so Talu showing him that, brother, it's just me being a big monster. You know, you can't jump against the monster. Damn. Yes, he has to come off. He has to come off. He has to get a jersey change as well. Damn. Talu, Jason Talu comes on and he's creating damage in all sorts of ways. Damn. Yes, he jumped. Ooh, oh my God. Damn. He nearly knocked the guy out. He nearly knocked that guy out. Damn. He's down even now. Check him for concussion because Talu swung his arm back, man. Damn. Are you guys seeing this? I don't think it was malicious, to be honest, because he never knew. He's just trying to get more elevation on his jump or on his power, you know. Gala has a match with Liverpool. We need him. Let's see, because this is a window that will stretch past the next week. So if it's just like a snap injury, he can recover from that fast enough, in my opinion. Oh, star married to a Nigerian woman. Oh, Tolu is just a big boy, no malice intended. Yeah, oh my God, the guy face. They have to take him off. You know, see, and no, even now they're trying to fix the man face. Oh my God. He look like Talu broke the guy's nose and broke his jawbone. So Talu broke the guy's nose and jawbone in one motion. Jesus Christ, this guy is big. 5-0 Portugal. Woo. Yes, Ade, yeah, he's big, man. He's big, man. Come on, Nigeria, one more. Benjamin said, I'm married to a Nigerian woman. I'm Jamaican born, you know. I'm Jamaican born. Nigeria is close to all Jamaicans. Ghana is close to all Jamaicans. You understand me? And to me, I just liked Nigeria off my own. Nothing to do with Jamaica, off my own. Yeah. And I was here for years representing Nigeria, way before even people on the internet representing Nigeria. And I was doing kids football. I was doing youth 15s and stuff, you know? Yeah. Double H Record said, it's Segode. Oh, Segode, how you doing, man? Hear this. Nigeria will struggle in South Africa. Segode, we know you're going to say that. Because once you said it's Segode, you are actual South African. All right, so let me see what happened to the kid. Okay, he's going to come off. He's going to come off. I think they might have to take a change because he's losing too much blood there. So I think they're going to be forced in another substitution. Bring back Samson. Slasia as head coach. Eric Sachel cannot help Nigeria football. All right, he's winning this game, so let me give him until the next game. If he can beat South Africa, then we can talk. All right. All right. So Rwanda starts their play. They're down to 10, right? They're down to 10. Let's see if Nigeria. All right, DBM. Oh, you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Massive respect. So you can't say that I'm married. I'm married with a Nigerian lady. No, it's just my love for Nigeria. I've always covered Nigeria, for years now. You know. All right, recovery here in Nigeria. Stanley. Oh my God, Stanley's so slow. Almost gave away the ball to Rwanda right there. Poor pass. Stanley's not good with his foot at all. Nigeria can never win in South Africa. Well, the game has to be played in Benjamin. So this is a break here for Nigeria. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's see, this could be two. What a save! Look, man. Oh my God! Lookman has the empty goal, the empty damn goal. Follow up. The keeper is on the ground, and Lookman still put it in the keeper's arm. That should have been 2-0, man. Come on, Lookman, man. That's a terrible miss. Terrible miss just a while ago. Look on you. How you doing, man? The lesson, Nigerians, is to respect everyone. You really disrespected South Africa. You guys think that you're the only people in the world. Look on you. That's poor from Lookman, man. He digged it in the ground. That's poor from Lookman. Across here for Rwanda, and Stanley comes for it, and Stanley took out the player. Stanley took out the player, you know. Oh my God, Stanley took out the player. People, I am done with this Nigeria team. I am so done with this Nigeria team. The keeper is a madman. Guys, the keeper is a madman. I promise you that the keeper is a madman. He has lost his head. He kicked away the feet of the guy, clearly. He just wants a red card today. He just wants a red card today. Green Energy says, Benjamin, we Nigerians love you. All right, Benjamin? All right, so let me watch the rest of the game. 64 minutes in, 1-0 Nigeria. But this goalkeeper is keeping the vibes going. He wants a red card so bad. I don't know how that is possible. Nigeria needs him because he's solid at keeping, you know. But his antics, ridiculous. All right, so Aina has a throw. All right, they said it's a free kick, so Stanley is coming out of the goal. Stanley's an hothead man. This man is mad, man. He wouldn't have been on this field if he had VAR at any point. All right, so Stanley goes long. First ball goes to Talu, and it goes to Lookman, and Lookman couldn't hold it together, and it's a throw-in. Jamaicans and Nigerians are family. I fully believe that. All right. Come Tuesday, Bafana will beat Super Eagles and officially knocked out Nigeria. Good God. We don't need outside lovers. All right, Benjamin. You're something else, in a Benjamin. You're just fighting for no reason. Alulana, how you doing, man? Whipping cross here to backstick. First ball, Talu gets it. Talu wins every single ball. A press here, Nigeria won it. Indeed, the shot. Oh, good save again. Oh, this keeper is going. Bassi collided. Bassi is down. Oh, God. Bassi is down. Instant. It's a bounce and he just. Oh. Guys, the game is hot. The game is hot. Bassi is down. Bassi is a strong character, man. Bassi is a strong boy. So nothing ain't wrong with him. All right, ease up, guys. Ease up. Bassi's up. Talu comes on, people, and Talu makes this a game. His hold-up play is elite. He's bullying Rwanda. They can't get no ball around him. So I think what they need to do is just feed it into him and play off him because he's pretty much unstoppable. He's winning every single ball. Let me see how much ratings he has a year. Oh, they're not showing the ratings. Yes, he's literally winning all the first balls. So just feed it into him again and play off him. All right, so Nigeria on the halfway line. Back to Bassi. So Bassi's up. And well, Frederick, Ina, in an awkward position. Good work here from Rwanda. Closing down all the angles. Frederick has to work it to Bassi. Bassi has good spacing. Bassi goes long. Aina lets it over the top. Lukman. Oh, Lukman, poor pass again. Lukman ain't up today. It's not his best game at all. All right, so Aina will go for a long throw. Yes, this is wonderful, but it never went to Talu at all. And this is a break for Rwanda. Rwanda breaking down left hand side. Good recovery here from Iwobi. And we had Bruno returns. But it's still Rwanda. Rwanda gets a chance to whip it across. And Stanley came. And Stanley is rolling and doing all sorts of madness and theatrics again. He's back up. He's back up. All right, first ball again. Talu wins the ball. And Lukman seems to trying to his best to avoid all challenges. Lukman looks like he's carrying an injury or something, or he doesn't want to get injured. Lukman hasn't played competitive for some time. It's definitely showing because he's avoiding. Just a while ago, Talu won a first ball. It goes in the path and he has the advantage and he moves out of the way. And it was cleared by Rwanda. So that is something that essentially you need to look at. Put the players them on that is active. All right. Press here from Nigeria. But Rwanda gets back on it. Rwanda good turn here. Trying to start a counter. Rwanda set in a lot of bodies. Bassi topped it off. Good recovery here from Iwobi. Iwobi trying to start the play. Simons, wonderful control here and tried to turn. And it was defended well by Rwanda. So Rwanda tried to start an high press right there. And it worked well. But it showcased the technical ability from some of these players. When they want to play football, Simons controlled in one motion and turned. And it looked very good. So 1-0, 70 minutes on the clock. Another goal at least Nigeria needs. Another goal at least. Bruno goes long. Can't get it to Talu. And the referee is going to give a foul because these years got pushed. So a foul halfway in the off as well. Oh, he pushed it back a little. So not halfway, but around 41 or 42 yards. In. Our Frederick on the ball. Left hand side is pretty much empty. But Bassi never saw that. He's back to Frederick. Frederick angle got cut off. Frederick has to push the midfield, try to go over the top. Wonderful. And he's kick. You should continue to strike the ball because they called an offside on Talu just a while ago. And I don't know how close that offside was. Let me see the replay. Oh, yes, it's offside. It's offside. Just. Wonderful work there from Talu. Yes. There could be there could be a last minute equalizer. Benjamin, you are a legendary eater. People, Benjamin is on legendary eater time. Benjamin is on legendary eater time, people. Benjamin is here asking for a last minute equalizer. I don't know what Nigeria did to him. You know? All right, so Rwanda. Trying to work through the middle. Good defending there from Nigeria, but it's back to Rwanda. Down the left-hand side. Aina, wonderful recovery there from Aina. Iwobi on the ball. Not the best touch from Iwobi. Terrible touch indeed from Iwobi. And this could be dangerous for Rwanda. And it comes off the top of the bar. Terrible. Terrible pass there from Iwobi. Sets up his teammate, and Rwanda almost took big advantage of it. Because I thought he took a deflection. So it should be a corner, right? It should be a corner. So Osimhen is on the bench for people that it is a corner because he took a deflection and bounced off the top of the bar. So Rwanda, trying to go for it now, guys. Let me know if you think Rwanda will get it. Only Benjamin will say yes. You know, but that's just Benjamin. He's an hater, official hater of Nigeria. Africans, I'm telling you, Benjamin is an official hater. So a corner coming in. 73 minutes on the clock. Damn. And that's all because of Iwobi. Terrible pass, man. All right. Whipping here centrally. Flip on Iwobi. Oh, you mean Rwanda? Oh, my God. That's a big chance of Rwanda. I don't know if he's from South Africa or Jason, but I know he's a hater. That's all I know. That's a big opportunity Rwanda got to level. They got 2 opportunities just a while ago to level. To literally level the game. Wow. So maybe Benjamin is right. The game is not over at all. Long pass here. Talu wins it. Talu is playing beautiful. Damn. All right, so Simon over the left-hand side beats 1, beats 2, put it wide. Talu wins the first ball. Lookman inside the box. Lookman, turn. Look, just give us some skill. Iwobi, what is your purpose on the field, Iwobi? What is it, damn? I never want to curse you, but Iwobi sometimes is just so bad. Iwobi is so bad sometimes, man. Look at him. And a free kick around the edges. Guys, the only consistent player in the last 20 minutes, it's Talu. Talu is like dominating the game. Talu is winning all aerial battles. He's linking up all plays. If you just have someone working off Talu, if Lookman was just sharp enough, he gets 1 or 2 goals already. I thought this year's would have added something a little bit better with Talu, but they're kind of far apart. As a West African enthusiast, we know how to battle a result from win to draw. Okay, they are taking off Lookman. Yes, Lookman need to come off. Lookman never looked good at all, you know? Lookman never looked good at all. All right, so a free kick in a dangerous area, people. All right, they're going to go straight for goal. What a save. Good save, Rwanda. Good save. And a nice free kick as well. Nice free kick as well. That was going low left hand corner. JD, Alex is doing well based on my viewpoint. Okay. No, those touches are on the box, man. No, but remember, you know, David, he just should have made a good pass to later for a goal, and he just created a big chance for Rwanda. So you can't say he's doing well when he just created 2 of the biggest problem for his team. For the rest of the game, yes, but he has some dodgy moments in him, you know, and he's going too slow. You know, I wanted him to get the tempo up because he's the creator, right? A corner coming in for Nigeria. Let's see if we can get a next goal. A poor corner that is. But almost fell to Talu. And it's gonna be a free kick. Rwanda got helped out right there. Yeah, Lookman not match fit. He's not had a preseason. Okay, okay. All right. So let me cut Lookman some slack because they said he never had a preseason. So let we just show him some love, you know. So why we never go with someone that has a preseason and try to bring him in so he could add some value later. All right, so it's now Rwanda breaking. Wonderful touch here for Rwanda. This could be a card because he's okay. They said free kick though. No card, free kick. Another substitution for Rwanda. Alex is a creative player and has a human. We make mistakes. Okay, so David is saying that you know, based on the others, the good things that he did makes up for the bad. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. This is first person that's defended Iwobi. All right, a free kick here coming in for Rwanda, just off the corner. They had a good double chance, so hopefully Nigeria sorts that out. Get get Talu in this box so he can clear the balls. Whipping cross here for Rwanda. First ball cleared. Nigeria. All right, recovery here, Rwanda. Goes wide left. This year's good defending, and he won a throw-in as well. So good defending there from this year's. Come on, Aina. Let's get at least another goal. Poor throw there from Aina. Iwobi seems to get caught out of that sequence, and it's back to Rwanda. Tayo, thanks for the subscription. Massive respect, guys. We're at 22,700. All right, back to it. Looks like Rwanda trying to get something out of the game, but it's not working. You know, good pressure there from Nigeria. Close out that challenge. All right, 10 more minutes to go, guys. Another goal is in this game. You know, I don't know who it's for. At one point, it looked like Nigeria is taking over the game because Talu offered something good, but now I saw that Rwanda getting a lot of the first balls. They said offside there on Talu. Talu won the next challenge, but they said it's offside. So it's free kick, Rwanda. Rwanda trying to build from the back. Worked it to the left hand side. Okay. Lacanio says, I really wish Nigeria to win convincingly, so that come Tuesday they will give Bafana a great game. I think they have to do something. They have to do something, regardless. You know. All right. So Rwanda tried to force it down the middle. It got blocked, but it's Rwanda back on the ball again. So Rwanda is taking more risk now. Another goal is in this game. I don't know if it's going to be 1-1 or 2-1. Wonderful. It is this year's picked off the pocket. This year's one-on-one. This year's one-on-one. Cuts inside. Oh, come on, man. Showed too much of the ball there. That's the moment for him to get the 2-0. But come on, man. Poor pass there from Rwanda. Got cut out but these years couldn't pass the last player. Showed too much and good defending at the same time. But that should have been the two. Odello, what you doing, man? we're almost done. You got to play it today, right? All right. So you, Rwanda working from the left hand side, and Nigeria trying to stay as compact as possible. So I guess Nigeria is going to only work with counters at this point and give Rwanda space to play. Let me know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. So Rwanda on the ball, pretty much dominating the ball now, but moving it from side to side and not really trying to go to the belly of Nigeria as yet. They are looking for the right moment. Works it to the right hand side, got a little space. He's going to go down the line. Now he cuts back in. And let's see. Still can't find any space in here. Oh, poor control, and they gave it away to Nigeria without any pressure. So that would be kind of deflating. But they worked the ball good enough to get it to a level. Osimhen is on the bench and he's moving a little bit more mobile. So that's a good sign. All right. Rwanda again. Throwing here for Rwanda. Poor control. Clearance there for Nigeria. And it's a throwing deep in Nigeria's half. Rwanda keeping the pressure up. So Rwanda is coming out, but Nigeria can't take advantage of it. Resets here on the halfway line for Rwanda. Works it to the right hand side. Talou tried to press, and Rwanda is going to take a long shot. And the long shot, Stanley is there with his madness again. Uche should be brought in for Iwobi. Maybe that's something to look at. All right, wonderful win again there from Talou. Wonderful, and this year's got away. They call a foul, and that, oh, is that a foul? That is just a strong battle. Referee, what is wrong with you? That is just a strong battle. People, I'm telling you, man, that boy is a strong target forward. He's going to do well for whatever team he's playing at. He's at Wolves. He's going to be very good for Wolves. Believe me. All right. 84 minutes now, guys. 84 minutes. Still 1-0 to Nigeria. But Rwanda is not out. Rwanda is showing good signs that they can create at least one or two more opportunities. But also give away two. All right. Work down. This is a good position for Rwanda, you know. Referee said no on ball. And it's a clearance, so throw in for Rwanda deep in the half of Nigeria. So maybe they're going to go for a long throw to see if they can create some havoc inside the 18-yard box. Ikang looks like he's stripped to come in to see if they can pad more defense. So pretty much Nigeria is defending a 1-0 lead. Damn. This is not what I expected. Offside? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Offside. So free kick for Nigeria. Yeah, that is not convincing as what the commenter said. Definitely not convincing at all. Defending a 1-0 lead, you know. All right, Stanley over the free kick. Going to go long. Let's see what's... That's an handball, referee. But Aina still recovers, and it's going to be a free kick. I'm not impressed with the Nigerian side in these qualifiers. If we have issues with beating Rwanda, that is true. That's true. It's tough. They are making two more changes. Ikang is coming in. Um, NDD coming out. So they're gonna add another defender in just to secure the point, which is kind of deflating, because people expected to see a little bit more today, so they could have kind of drum up the excitement for South Africa. But let's see. Maybe they play even better against South Africa, but we have to watch it. I am not so sure. I don't have much confidence, but it is what it is. So hold on, he double subbed these years. Damn. So they took off this year's people. So Samuel is on and Ikang is on. This year's is off and Aina is off. 1-2 here. Samuel resets back to Frederick. Okay, so David, you're saying just the 3 points. That's all. That's important at this point. Okay. All right. So Samuel's coming on the right hand side. Got inside. Ooh, got inside. NDD works it to Bassi. Bassi goes wide to Bruno. Bruno resets. So Nigeria trying to kill as much time. Stanley goes long. Stanley goes to Tolu. Good hold up again for Tolu, but he couldn't get control of the ball this time. But he won it again, like every single time. And Rwanda trying to pass it around, and it goes. I knew that they were gonna give it away. All right, ND, don't take the shot. Just go in. ND just put it across. Tolu is there. Tolu is there. No, it was Samuel. Samuel. Don't take the shot, man. Don't take the shot, man. Just cross the damn ball. Tolu is there. You have a big frame that's there. Just pass the ball. This was always going to be a tough game for Nigeria. Too much pressure for a result. What would this result mean for Nigeria? We are going to look at it, Tayo. Once you finish, we are going to let you know exactly where they are. Which you're seeing it on the screen. They are on 10 points. They have 3 more games to go after this. We have 3 more games to go after this, so they can finish on 19 points. So it's not entirely over for first place, but it's definitely looking bleak on first place and second place as well. Because they're not scoring enough goals and they don't have enough points for even second place. Over the top here, Tolu is there. And they said it's an offside. But let me see the replay. They said it's an offside. Interception again from Nigeria. Back to Iwobi. Back to NDD. 3 minutes extra time, guys. So 3 minutes extra time. And then at least Nigeria will get all 3 points. If that's the case, that's what I meant. Wonderful 1-2 here. Nice work here from Nigeria. Down the left-hand side. Bruno with an early cross. And it's a terrible cross. Terrible, terrible cross. Remains 1-0. 2 more minutes to go. All right, let's see what Rwanda could offer. And this is your last chance. God damn, Nigeria, please. Don't let them come and equalize at this point. Rwanda coming down the left-hand side. Nigeria packing the back which is good because you already have a bad day. Wonderful. Frederick right there. Saw it out for a goal kick. The wonderful work from Frederick. He has had a good game, I must say. Right. All right. So Nigeria coming down left hand side. Let's see. Overlapping there. Give it to him. Wonderful break here. Whip it across. Whip it across. Talu can't connect to it. But that's a terrible cross, man. Look for the big player in this. I won't be able to watch the match with South Africa with this performance. It will be too much pressure. Well, that's what football is about, you know, man. You have to watch the games. You can't hide away from the game. Not only when Nigeria is going to be dominant, you know. You have to stay and watch the games and get the frustration. That's the love of the football. When the frustration comes with it, you know. Yeah. All right. So we have Stanley. Stanley makes a long throw. First ball goes back to Rwanda. Indeed, if picked up wonderful work here. It's back to Nigeria. So you can either see it out, which they're in a position to just see it out. I think they're going to just work it around. Just work it around, yeah. Samuel will have to go long. Talu. Talu almost cut his way. And it's back to Rwanda. And they're going to call it full time. 1-0 win. 1-0 win. Nigeria. 1-0 win with Nigeria. Very, very tough one. Very, very tough one. It would have been better if they could have actually got some more goal difference and stuff. But the win comes. On to the next one. On to the next one. Tough, tough situation. But on to the next one. Talu proven that maybe he needs to start. Maybe Talu needs to start. And the coach need to work with a system rather than trying to put all the big name players on the field. All right? But it's a win. 10 points Nigeria. 10 points Nigeria. 10 points Nigeria. Rwanda remains on 8. Benin on 11. And South Africa on 16. All right. So that's how it finishes. 1-0. Nice time here. All right. Thank you. Shajak. Hope all is well with you and the family. Health first. We have a few people dying during the last AFCON semis versus South Africa. Okay. Congratulations to the Nigerian team. So, David, that's how you're working. Oh, what's up with the David? Everything is okay. Let me know. All right. So, we will be back, guys, for South Africa. All right. I won't be doing any post matches for none of the teams then because I have to get some rest so I can be available for all the other days. All right. Before the game, so JD, football gives a lot to us and we take it. But some are never prepared to give back to football when football needs. Okay. Heading to Toyota Stadium in Bloom this Tuesday. All right. Alolana. If you guys are at the game, you can contact me, man. You can contact me on Instagram or something so we can have some early breakdown and stuff. Or send me some clips that you guys have, yeah, so I can post on the channel. Work with me, guys, all right? Let me know how much likes is on the video. Talu impressed. Yeah, Talu was the best player today. Talu is a beast. That man, I saw him against Jamaica, and he went up in 20 challenges, and he won all 20. Today, he went up in 24 challenges, and he won all 24. It's like there's no human being taking the ball away from him. So maybe they need to work around Talu, get some wingers around him, and run off him. Chukwueze, if we don't have Lookman being fit, Chukwueze and my boy, run off him until Lookman is okay. Chukwueze and Simon run off him, and that's it, because that's the only thing working for Nigeria at this point. All right, so guys, thanks for another lovely one. Let me check the likes. Hope you guys hit the likes. Get us over 200. Maybe it's way over 200 because a lot of you guys are here. A lot of you guys checked out in the end. All right. Yes. If you struggle to Rwanda at home, what's the logic in beating? I never said it's a logic. I said I'm going to be here. So Benjamin, we will work on that. Don't worry yourself, Benjamin. The game has to be played. And it looks like you're going to be stressed out. I have a feeling you are going to be stressed out after that game, Benjamin. Because if you think that it's impossible for Nigeria to beat South Africa, I think you're wrong, my brother. South Africa is good, very good, very, very good. Deserves their place, but Nigeria has a load of superior footballers. So if they can get it right, you never may know. Once they get it right, you're going to get beaten. It's just if they are going to get it right. That's the difference, Benjamin. But if they get it right and your players them get it right, Nigeria win 9 out of 10 times because they are better players. You understand me? That's the difference. So you're banking on them just not getting it right. You know? Bros had made the team great. Now they think they are super. All right, so people, so people, based on the game today, Nigeria cannot beat South Africa. But Nigeria capable. Thank you, Johanna. That's all I'm saying. Nigeria is capable of beating South Africa, but based on the game today, they have shown nothing that they are going to be the favorites going in. That is a fair assessment. So we are just gonna turn up for the game. That's what we're gonna do. You know, we're gonna turn up for the game. We're gonna support the team, and if South Africa wins, we're gonna applaud South Africa just the same. All right. It's a mind game, and you will see the different rhythm of play in South Africa, and Nigeria will win. So Aina thinks that Nigeria will take this. Nigeria will take this. It looks uncomfortable, to be honest, you know, but sometimes you learn through the grind pains, it's because you're uncomfortable. So they have to go there and do something. If they can play Osimhen and Tolu together as a striker, Nigeria will destroy this game. Yeah, somebody that can run off Tolu, Osimhen. Oh my God, maybe the coach found something today, but Tolu could have done that a long time. All right, so people, the fight starts again. Nigeria and South Africa, the battle of our World Cup. Oh my God, how much time? How much times we are going to be fighting? It's a strong rivalry. All right, so people, take care. Please do smash the like button. Hope we have passed 200 so far. And massive respect for the support yet again. In all direction, man. Really do appreciate it. All right, so take care and see you in the next one, which is South Africa. And I have new other things on the channel to come as well. We have Suriname coming up against El Salvador, and we should have Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, we should have Curacao versus Bermuda. I might have to do that one as well. So we have a lot of games. So stick around and let me do this. All right. F Young, Frederick bossed up. Yeah, Frederick was good today. Yes, this Nigeria will not beat. Segode, we know that you're going to say South Africa should win. All right. It's okay. It's you if they don't get me to 300, I'm okay. I enjoy the game. I come here to watch the game myself. So the fact that you guys stayed and watch it with me and we have an entertaining time, I love that. All right. All right. Before the game said the biggest game is Tuesday in Kingston. I want to tell you that Nigeria South Africa game kind of bigger than Jamaica Trinidad game still. I mean, I know you know that, but to us, yes, you would say that Jamaica Trinidad game is very much important as well. You know, because there are two smaller teams, or at least one out of them. No, Nigeria is bigger than all of the other teams, them, you know? Yes. So and it would have been good for either Trinidad or Jamaica to make the World Cup. So that is true. That is true. King Golden, big up yourself, man. I love the fact that you guys all supporting the platform, man. And everyone as well, because I saw Trinidad support the platform, Jamaican support the platform, South African, Nigerian, Ghanaian, everybody supports the platform. USA always support the platform. ED always support the platform. Suriname always support the platform. So we're just building something ridiculous. Guys, we barely have 400 videos and we have 20 plus thousand subscribers. So massive respect for the continued support. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.